This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Welcome to DBL. It is Monday, November 1st. I am Tori here with Erica and Jeff. Good to see you both. So, Alec Baldwin and his family got dressed up for Halloween. His wife, Hilaria, posted the photos on social media saying, quote, "Parenting through this has been an intense experience, to say the least." Now, she's referring to the on-set shooting on the film Rust that left cinematographer Halyna Hutchins dead. But some critics on social media are saying, this is way too soon to post pictures like this. Meantime, Baldwin and his wife were stopped by reporters on Saturday in Vermont, and he gave his first on-air on-camera moments. Take a look.
I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend.
You know what? No details.
But do me a favor. I'm gonna answer the question.
Halyna.
Yes,
her name is Halyna. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name. Her name is Halyna.
He is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son. We are, in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family. We're eagerly awaiting for the Sheriff's Department to tell us what their investigation has yielded.
Okay, so he couldn't say anything, but he still stopped to talk to the press. What do you guys think about this, and what do you think of the Halloween costumes? They have 5 kids or 6 kids, I think.
Yeah, I probably would have sat this one out.
Yeah.
Not the whole family, but if I were Alec Baldwin, I likely would have sat this out. And then the roadside comments, I know a lot of people are commenting on his wife stepping in, but I would step in as the wife as well, because clearly this is a person who is still in trauma, and I would definitely be there to be like, hey, yeah, like kind of run, offense a little bit to be like, let's get out of here, when he clearly isn't thinking clearly.
Yeah, I listen, they could have their Halloween. You don't need to post pictures.
Very good
For
point.
me, it's too soon.
They
could still do their Halloween. You don't need to post pictures. And it was almost like comical somewhat that she kept stepping in. But at this day and age, at this point, the media does kind of cut and paste where they want and tell their side of the story. So her recording all that, she has the full story.
Totally.
Right there. Him addressing the media is his choice. He could have chose not to, and then instead he stepped in front of the camera. I think it's fine either way, but the Halloween one was a little soon for me.
I agree with both of you. If you watch the whole thing, too, he said he stepped out to talk to them because they were following him and his kids were crying, and he wanted to end that. So there is more to it. You're right. The context is important, and maybe that's what she was doing with the camera. Yeah. Interesting. We did want to let you know what was said. We do have the last words of Halyna. I do want to give a warning for people, if this must be hard as a trigger for you, to let you know. Apparently, Halyna Hutchins says, quote, "That was no good. That was no good at all." The director, Joel Souza, who again was shot but not killed, said, "What the bleep was that? That burns." And finally, Alec Baldwin said, "What the bleep just happened." So there was this sort of unknowing about how serious it was, I think, from those last words. Whew, hard to read. Well, it was another rough weekend for travelers. American Airlines canceled more than 1,800 flights over the weekend. They blamed logistical challenges due to bad weather and reduced staffing because of the pandemic. Meantime, I want to know if y'all have heard about this on your feed. It was everywhere here. Some passengers on board a Southwest flight reported hearing the plane's captain say, quote, "Let's go, Brandon." Now, that phrase has become code for insulting President Biden. Southwest said it's investigating and apologized to customers, saying it does not condone employees sharing personal political opinions while at work. So let's break this down into 2. Let's break the "Let's go, Brandon" so people understand what it means. Jeff, you have a story you said when you learned about what it was.
I didn't know what it was. I just kept seeing "Let's go, Brandon" like pop up here and there. And me and my buddy were watching the World Series. He lives in Los Angeles. Or not the World Series. It was right before the whatever.
Semis.
ALCS, whatever it is. We were watching. So he goes, "Isn't that funny?" Because "Let's Go Brandon" came on, and the announcer goes, "Simply put, like, gotta love baseball." He didn't know what "Let's Go Brandon" meant. I go, "I don't get it. What is "Let's Go Brandon"? Then he sent me a clip of this guy named Brandon at a NASCAR event, and the announcer supposedly got it wrong. They were saying "Let's Go Brandon," but they were saying "Bleep Joe Biden."
Correct.
So that's where that stems from. I didn't see that clip. I didn't know where that came from, but I was like, oh, and now now I'm seeing Let's Go Brandon pop up more and more. I mean, I think it's funny when nobody's in on the joke, kind of like I got in on it. I was like, oh, they put that on TV by accident. And I think it's another thing when you know what it means and you're using it on a commercial flight.
Or if you're a media person knows what it means and is covering it up, which some people say that it also encompasses the media covering up the distaste for Biden, which is what a lot of people on the right are saying. That is a dog whistler, a code word for they're covering up how many people are upset with Biden, which is interesting. What do you think about the pilot on the airplane doing that? And does he have a right to do so, Erica?
No, he has no right to do that. We already have enough adversity happening in the air. We're already talking about the safety of passengers. That could have easily have turned into a situation where it became divisive in the air. This whole thing, like, I don't have any feelings about it. I'm not losing sleep about this phrase.
Right.
But it is interesting to me because when you say something, when you really feel like this is your stance, you say it with your whole chest. This reminds me of when I was in high school and these kids who decided that it would be funny to try to cover up their disdain for the LGBTQ community. We were in PE and we were specifically told that each group had to have a name, but the name could not represent anything that was a slur or have a bad word in it, whatever. So they chose to call themselves the enemy of San Francisco because San Francisco was one of the most celebrated and known LGBTQIA communities.
Sure.
And they got it through. And it was like their biggest event. I mean, probably the biggest thing that they ever did in high school to get this through because they were secretly saying that they really have a disdain for the LGBTQIA community. This is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of high school.
And hiding and bullying.
Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, you're adults and you have a feeling about something. Say it with your whole chest.
Fair.
The whole chest. Just say it if you're going to say it.
That's fair. And just for people, a lot of people wrote in and said, wait a minute, isn't this freedom of speech? Can't he say it? Again, just so you guys know, and I had to research this as well, freedom of speech is simply the government can't stop you from saying something. A private company has rules. You can't shout certain political things on right here in political company in the office, and that's considered an office. So it broke many clauses for Southwest. So that's just clearing up the First Amendment issue.
Yeah, and I think we just need, like, even when Trump was president and there was that chant, F Trump,
Yeah,
right? People
yeah.
thought that was cool and you almost got high fives for saying that. If you go back, I said you got to respect your president, right? He is our president, no matter how he got there, which, again, is unclear to me. But he got there. Trump got there. Now Biden got there. I don't like this rhetoric of casting out the president. He is our president. We can't do anything about it right now. We have to respect him. And like you said, we don't need to throw more animosity on already what's going on in the United States. So I don't like it personally.
Excellent. Let us know what you guys think. A lot of people responding to it. Speaking of flying, Peloton classes are coming to some Delta Airlines flights, but it's not what you think. It's not a bike class. Peloton will offer stretching and meditation classes as part of Delta's in-flight entertainment systems.
So you're going to stretch over into the already crammed seat that you can't fit in already?
Yeah.
Speaking of animosity.
Is this a bad idea? Is this too? This isn't what I need on an airplane. I need better control, more air marshals. Put the money into that and safety as opposed to stretching. I don't need that. Am I wrong?
I could see the meditation with the masks because, I mean, that's a lot of heavy breathing.
Yeah. No one called for this, sort of. Does that make sense? Am I reading this wrong?
I mean, I could see the meditation. I don't know about the stretching unless these are flights. And some flights, there's actually room. I see this being more of like a international, like where you're on the flight for 9 hours type
New
thing.
Zealand.
You need to get the blood flowing. But on a domestic flight when you can't even put your tray down because the person in front of you put their seat back, there's no stretching.
No downward dog for you. No. Coming up on DBL, Dharma and Greg star Jenna Elfman joins us. How would she have liked the sitcom to end? But first, pack up those jack-o'-lanterns, make way for the Christmas tree. Mariah Carey says the holiday season starts right now. Do you agree?
Yes.
Oh.
Closed captioning provided by
Hey guys,
A lot of people writing in. Devin Coleman says it's not that nobody knows what it means. It's the people on the QAnon, and Trump bandwagon know what it means, and it's code for them. But again, code is a sense of hiding something, I think is what Erica was saying. Is you're not just saying it in what you're saying.
Right, like it's being used as a dog whistle, like
Right.
are you with us or against us type thing. But it just, to me, like as an adult, especially after we've been so clear about our political opinions and stances and all that, it's just like, if that's how you feel, just say that with your whole chest. Like, it feels so like, it feels like high school.
It feels like high school. The other thing too is I hope people realize that I'm not saying you can't have those feelings, and that a lot of the people in this country do have those feelings, and I respect that. The only problem is you just have office rules, and as a Southwest airline pilot, you're in the office, and you can't shout your political feelings on a public place. That's in the clause of Southwest. That's why they are investigating it. And there were audible gasps from the passengers. Now, I'm not saying it's horrible that he said it. I'm saying it's horrible because that's where he said it. Feel free to express yourself, freedom of assembly, freedom of whatever, but don't do it at work. Unfortunately, there are clauses and contracts that you sign up for.
I also think it's kind of strange that this has become like the basis of media being accused of hiding things. It's like when you're on a live broadcast and you're in a situation as an anchor in general, like you want to try to do what you can on your toes to be like, let's get out of this, because obviously you can't actually say expletives on national television. So I don't think that's a cover up. I think she was just thinking on her feet.
Tell us what you guys think. Interesting.
Oh man, I do like that stupid song. Welcome back to DBL. That's Mariah Carey. I love it. Smashing Pumpkins to signal the beginning of the Christmas season for her anyway, and for Kelly Schuberth and for Jeff, of course. She's not the only one getting into the holiday spirit, because Oprah released her favorite things for 2021. And this year, she said she focused on highlighting products from small businesses, especially those owned by women and people of color. So, what's on the list? How about this snappy screen touchless mist hand sanitizer for $80? Perfect for a post-pandemic world. What is that?
Snappy screen?
I don't understand.
I like it's just like a little
poof.
You know,
a poof. I like that.
I like it.
Okay. Next, get comfy with this Alex Mill Crosby sweatshirt jumpsuit for $195. According to Oprah, it's flattering for every body type.
You know I'd wear that because I love me a one piece.
I do too. I've gotten into him.
Is it me or do you picture Al's head at the top?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's true. Al's gonna, yeah.
Al will eat that up. All right, I love this. How about a stuffed waffle iron? Go savory with ham and cheese or brie cheese and fig jam. It's only $49.
Huh.
Jeff?
I'm big on kitchen appliances as gifts. I'm
You can
down.
see this.
I'm down.
Down for that. And the price was right. Am I right?
A little panini maker, a little twist on that. I like it.
A little panini twist. Next, for the hot sauce lover on your list, a combo pack of Truffs, white and black truffle hot sauces, and black truffle oil. It'll set you back 78 big ones.
I have this.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Do you
I got
use it a lot?
I've used it a couple times and it's really good. I got it from my Facebook program, We the Culture. They sent out a bunch of product and that was in there.
Very nice.
Is it too much? Because I really enjoy truffle. I really enjoy spicy. But now we're getting into the area of just throw everything into the bowl. I don't know if I'm there.
Yeah, but I guess it would depend on what you're using it on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's multiple different varieties and you can use it on like
French
really
fries
anything.
even.
Yeah.
French fries.
you put anything on there.
Yeah.
True. And finally, get inspired for the new year with Oprah's Get the Life You Want planner for $25. I've heard about this. It's supposed to jumpstart your journaling if you're not a good journaler or a planner. It sort of preempts you. It's sort of foolproof.
Yeah, when I do these, because I have a couple that haven't been completed, I just feel worse. But that one actually looked a little bit more like 101.
Yeah.
You know, don't get into master's classes right away.
There's like bullet journals, there's calligraphy journals, there's like some of people in our studio do that, and I'm just like, to-do list, post it, like old school, huh?
Good one. What do you guys think about putting Christmas now, starting now? Because when I left this morning, we dropped the kids off. My wife was taking down Halloween and putting up Christmas. It's that time of year.
I say give yourself cheer. It's been really hard years in the past couple of years. Go ahead and do whatever you want.
I'm just going to wait for my family to get here for Thanksgiving so I don't have to do it all by myself.
There you go. Brilliant. Delegate. Coming up on DBL, Jenna Elfman takes on the zombie apocalypse. We're chatting with the Fear of the Walking Dead star. Coming up next.
NALDA asking the Verified team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know and what we don't have any published studies to show is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
You know, they have pie in San Francisco.
Not this pie.
You're right. It's the best pie I've ever had in my life. How did you find this place?
Oh, my family lived in Reno for a couple years till my dad fixed the van.
I love her. She was the free-spirited wild child from the 90s sitcom Dharma and Greg, but her new role is far from any type of flower power. Earlier, we caught up with Jenna Elfman to talk about her hit show Fear of the Walking Dead. That's today's Chatting with the Stars.
Jenna, I have to tell you, first of all, our viewers might not even know this, but one of your first gigs was in a Depeche Mode music video, Halo. What was as a Depeche Mode fan, what was the
Wow, so cool.
What was the coolest thing about being in that video?
The director's name is Anton Corbijn, and was like a legend, photographer, director of U2, Depeche Mode, and so as a emerging artist, I just felt, I don't know, it was a big honor to be able to work with Anton and Depeche Mode and just sort of contribute to that aesthetic creation, you know? It's pretty cool. I think I was like
very
18,
cool.
maybe in that.
Yeah, and big brownie points, right? That's like forever coolness.
Forever.
Absolutely.
What a good party starter. You know what I mean? Were you in Depeche Mode?
She got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, she's not. She's got nothing else.
No other gigs.
Yeah, no other gigs. All right, fans of Dharma and Greg, by the way, my whole family, it was the Jewish, the spiritual, we all loved you. We loved you, we loved you. We're surprised when it was not renewed for a 6th season, ending the show without really a proper farewell.
She always takes her clothes off when she paints.
Is she your roommate?
No, it's my mother.
The naked woman is your mother. Do you have any Tums?
And I just wondered how you would have wanted this final season to end. If you had a magic wand.
Yeah, don't we all wish we had that magic wand?
Yeah.
You know, I think it would have just been nice. You know, the season, we ended our 5th season and we had our big wrap party, went into hiatus, and just were like waiting for the May announcements on if we got renewed or not. And it was like, no, you didn't. And then it was so anticlimactic for having been a hit show that was in every country with 18 million viewers every week. So I wish I could have just sort of said, hey, you're renewed for your 6th season, or at the beginning of the 5th season, if they had said this is going to be the last season. Yeah. Then you go about it. I mean, these are crew members. We've spent 5 years intimately working together. You just want to have some closure.
Totally.
So I ended up writing a letter to every crew member, just thanking them and everything, just to have some kind of symbolic closure, because it was a really special experience for everybody. It was a special time in our life.
Elfman?
I guarantee you every single crew member still has that letter. That's amazing. That's the stuff people remember. All right, now let's be real now. You were on Fear the Walking Dead, and it's about people fighting to survive the zombie apocalypse. So tell us, what is it like being a regular person that knows that your character could be killed off really easily?
This is true. I feel like it's no different than just being an actor, and a show could get canceled at any time. It's like really all the same bucket of, you know, of stress, really. But I think I was more concerned about it when I first started the show, even though I'm contractually committed to the show. But then I just really leaned into the storytelling, and I just put my main focus on that, and just trusted the showrunners to, you know, tell the story they need to tell. And I get so much joy out of playing June and all of the dynamic changes that my character gets to go through. And as an actor, to be able to play those changes has been so fun that I just put my main focus on that, and you put your main attention on creativity, and that kind of keeps you flowing, you know?
I wanted to ask you just quickly, like, what characteristic do you think your character has that helps her survive, like, the best?
Well said.
Well, she is a trained trauma nurse, so she has that ability to sort of keep herself and others alive in that way. But I also think she has, I mean, not to call back to Dharma, but she does have kind of good luck and good karma, because she's well-intended and has a lot of empathy and care for others. And her North Star always has been helping. And when she can't offer help or be of service, I think that's when she starts to go into her traumas and all the things she's been through. And when she can find an avenue of applying her skills to others to help, she feels oriented. So I think that that's probably a big quality that keeps her going.
Yeah, I love June. She's a great character, and you bring so much life to her. So thank you so much, Jenna. DBL Nation, you can see Jenna in new episodes of Fear the Walking Dead Sunday nights on AMC. Thank you so much, Jenna.
Thanks, Jenna. You were amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults receive 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiante Till.
Welcome back to DBL. So if you receive a monthly Social Security check, you need to be on guard. It's time for Security Alert, sponsored by LifeLock. So last year, there were more than 700,000 reports of Social Security related scams. These are the most common. First up, you got your phone calls. Fraudsters are making calls pretending to be government employees. They will say there's a problem with your Social Security number account or benefits and demand payment or say you will face arrest. Another method is emails. They will send you an email that looks legit, asks you for personal information, and finally mail. These letters are typically sent to older people and may offer an extra Social Security check in return for personal information and a filing fee. Now, if there's a problem, Social Security will typically mail you a letter and will only call you if you request it. Legitimate emails will never ask for your personal information or money. If your information has been breached, LifeLock is here to help. LifeLock keeps you and your digital identity secure from cyber criminals. So call 1-800-419-0131 or visit lifelock.com to learn more.
If I had to take a drink for every time you said Social Security, we'd be wasted.
Good to know, good information. Though. Good information. We're new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Email from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play.
CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not?
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
Alec Baldwin and family dress up to celebrate Halloween, but it's not well received after the fatal Rust shooting. Plus, Helena Hutchins' final words on set are revealed. A pilot makes a political statement to passengers on his flight. Should he face consequences or does he have the right? A Vegas fling turns to stalking and death threats. Don't miss our new series, Obsessed. And these celebrities are almost unrecognizable in their Halloween costumes. The stars behind our favorite looks.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No. Y'all, just stop.
Finally here, drum roll. Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, November 1st, everyone.
Happy Merry Christmas.
I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with my good friends Jeff, Al, Erica. Everyone feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, let's get to it. Alec Baldwin and his family, they got dressed up for Halloween. His wife Hilaria posted the photos on social media saying, quote, parenting through this has been an intense experience to say the least. Now, she's referring to the on-set shooting on the film Rust that left cinematographer Helena Hutchins dead. But some critics on social media are saying this is way too soon to post pictures like this. Meantime, Baldwin and his wife were stopped by reporters on Saturday in Vermont, and he gave his first on-camera comments. Let's take a look.
I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend.
You guys, you know what? No details.
Do me a favor. I'm gonna answer the question.
Helena.
Yes,
her name is Helena. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name. Her name is Helena.
He is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son. We are, in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family. We're eagerly awaiting for the Sheriff's Department to tell us what their investigation has yielded.
So he spoke about not being able to speak, which was interesting. Erica, you had an interesting take on Hilaria wandering around, which everyone seemed to see in the video. You said you might do the same.
Oh, I absolutely would do the same. I think you can take this situation completely out of this context and talk about what if you have a spouse and they are going through something, which this wasn't an intentional thing. So there's trauma, there's all of these things involved. They were being followed by the press, and that's the reason why they stopped down and issued this statement. She was running interference. That's just what a good wife would do, because there wasn't an attorney. This was a last minute, situation. They were trying to do it, I'm assuming for safety reasons, if you're being followed by paparazzi.
Your kids were crying.
To be like, let me give them something so that they will just get out of here. So yeah, she was being a good wife, and I don't see the problem with her jumping in.
Yeah, I agree with Erica. It kind of looked a little awkward, but at the same time, the media cut and pastes whatever they want, whatever story they're trying to portray. If she has the whole story on her phone, then they could counter that, right? But to go back to the Halloween photos, I think it was a little bit too soon for that. I just
agree. I think it was
sat it out. You don't need to be like, life is back to normal. Look how happy I am. Just don't post. Celebrate Halloween, but you don't need to post and show the world about it.
Al, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because they have kids and life does have to go on. And so you have to think about that. And honestly, I think about my daughter now because I never thought about this. She would look to see if I posted. She'd be like, you didn't post any Halloween pics? So there is this weird dichotomy where you have to show honor to your friend that you've lost, show honor to the situation, what's going on, but also this is your kid's Halloween and they've missed 2 at my last count because of COVID. So this is kind of something that you do want to document. So it's a tough situation, but I can understand. I just don't come at them on social media. I think it's a rough time for that.
Yeah, and we do have reportedly what was said on set as the last thing that Helena and several people said. So apparently the gun went off and Helena said, that was no good, that was no good at all. Director Joel Souza, who also got hit, says, what the bleep was that? That burns. And then Alec Baldwin said, what the bleep just happened. So interesting last words from them, and we are wishing the Hutchins family all the best, and our prayers go out to you. Well, it was another rough weekend for travelers. American Airlines canceled more than 1,800 flights over the weekend. They blame logistical challenges due to bad weather and reduced staffing because of the pandemic. Meantime, though, and a lot of you have written into the show about this, some passengers on board a Southwest flight reported hearing the plane's captain say, quote, let's go Brandon. Now that phrase has become code for insulting President Biden. Southwest said it is investigating and it apologized to customers, saying it does not condone employees sharing personal political opinions while at work. So I just want to break this down into 2 to explain let's go Brandon. And Jeff, you didn't know what it meant until you figured it out after a while on sports. Is that correct? Because it started from NASCAR.
Yeah, I was watching, I believe, the Dodgers game or San Francisco game. And me and my buddy were texting back and forth. And he put, look at this, and let's go Brandon. And I go, I don't get it. Like, I didn't understand. He had explained it to me. And then he sent me a video of this guy, Brandon, who's a race car driver. And in the audience, they were saying, F Joe Biden.
Right.
But the announcer who was interviewing Brandon said, oh, listen, they're cheering your name. They're saying, let's go Brandon. That's where it started from, okay? So I didn't know what that meant.
It was, miscommunication.
And now, so I thought it was funny that media people were like people in the audience were holding it up, and people were capturing that and commenting like, wow, simply said, what a beautiful, like they thought it was just like cheering for their friend. So that's where I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know what that meant. But I don't think it should be said on airlines. I don't think it should be said at your place of work. I didn't like it when people were saying F Donald Trump and kind of high-fiving. We've all seen it in social circles. I didn't think that was cool then, and I don't think it's cool to say F our president right now. So I'm not for this no matter who our president is, I'm not for that.
What do you think, Erica?
I mean, this is so weird to me because we've gotten to a place in social media and really in our society where people say what they feel. And I feel like, if you're going to say something, just say it with your whole chest. I brought up the idea in high school how this, group of 4 young distinguished gentlemen decided to try to get one past our teachers by saying enemies of San Francisco as code for, anti-LGBTQIA, and how proud they were of that. And to me, it just kind of feels the same. It feels like something that 4 scholars from high school came up with, and now everybody's like excited about it.
I'm not excited. I'm sad for the pilot that said it, just because, I feel like when I first read the story, I was like, I feel like you're missing everything. All the cool stuff in life, if you focus on politics all the time, you're about to take a plane full of people across the country, across the world, and you're still thinking about the president instead of like, wow, I get to do a job I love, or this is my last flight before I get to go home and be with somebody I love. My thoughts are shifting in that we talk about politics so much, and it's important. I'm glad we do, but when I go home, I
shut it off.
Not even shut it off, but I do appreciate what's there as well. Mm-hmm. And then I get more from that than I do from saying, I hate the president. That doesn't do anything for me.
I'm saying you can feel free to say that. I'm someone for freedom of speech. But again, there's workplace rules. And if that man broke a contract that Southwest has, that's against the rules. I'm saying don't not have that opinion. I'm simply saying don't do it at the workplace, in my opinion. Coming up on DBL, would you wear sweatpants on a first date? Does sound comfy. The surprising new dating rule book that includes loungewear and no makeup. But first, pack up those jack-o'-lanterns and make way for the Christmas tree. Oy vey, Mariah Carey says the holiday season starts now. Do you agree?
Closed captioning provided by so a lot of Kelly Cooper, who I think is new. Kelly, if you're new, write us in. She wrote, "Life is too short to focus on politics." And I used to be like, I'm from DC, like not Virginia, not Maryland. Like I'm obsessed with politics. And what Al said, like really spoke to me. Like you miss the doom scrolling. Focus you so much that you miss the flowers. I know that sounds kind of corny, but he's kind of right. I think your life can be a part of politics. Definitely. I think your world and your protests, but when you spend it all the time, you end up no different than anyone who's a fundamentalist in a way. So
you've had that too?
Yes, Facebook sent it.
What do you also think about the Mariah Carey song coming back so early? Are we for it or are we against it? We're about to talk about it. Jeffrey's super excited. See Kelly Schuberth over there?
I think it is.
I do. I think it's super disrespectful. It's the day after Thanksgiving you can start that.
Let's do it.
You are nuts.
Let's do it.
There's gonna be quick little pauses in between the.
By the way, my son did a crazy dance this weekend. I will be sharing it with you.
All right.
A crazy dance.
Like he rehearsed it and stuff?
No.
He just went after it?
Ford was dancing this week. Yeah, he doesn't care. It's in that video. Did you see it, Kelly? Oh my goodness. It is the craziest thing. I might have to show it to the camera.
So
it's
people
the
are
cutest
writing
thing
in.
I've ever seen.
Oh, what do you guys send that? Me?
You're adorable too, but
Always, Tori.
My son did a crazy dance this weekend. Baby
Elijah?
Ford.
Baby Ford's
Yes.
already.
Elijah went on his first date this weekend. Yeah, they went on a park date.
Oh my God. Was
Yeah.
there chaperones or just you?
No,
Were you in the bushes?
I know, right?
Tori, look.
You're into it.
I like that song.
Can we be honest about something?
What?
Mariah couldn't swing that bat
She
one more
didn't do it-
time.
didn't feel
That
bad
last
about it.
hit was just kind of like gravity taking over. She like picked it up. She's like, this bat's real heavy. And the bat just landed on the pumpkin.
Okay, just pump the brakes on that.
That last
Al.
swing was
First
not.
of all, you try swinging a bat in 5-inch stilettos in a red gown.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. Amen.
Good point.
Welcome back. Let's see it. Let's see how she does. She does. And
Watch the last one.
And she's balancing.
That one was real.
Balancing and then
that last one. Okay, there we go.
That's a fair.
I've
that's
been vindicated.
Fair. All right, that's Mariah Carey smashing pumpkins to signal the beginning of the Christmas season for her anyway. She's not the only one getting into the holiday spirit. Are you excited?
Yeah, buddy.
Can you guys clap if you're excited for Christmas?
What about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what happens at Thanksgiving?
Everybody clapping. Oh, so disrespectful.
Oh my God,
I cannot
so
wait.
Rude. Okay, here we go. Today, Oprah released her list of favorite things for 2021. This year, she said she focused on highlighting products from some small businesses, especially those owned by women and people of color. So, what's on the list, Tori? I got you. How about this? A snappy screen touchless mist hand sanitizer for $80. It's perfect for a post-pandemic world.
What's a mist hand sanitizer?
We don't know.
Okay.
And it just goes up.
Yeah, but shouldn't it go on your hands?
Yeah, you have it over.
You know what else goes?
$80.
Jeff, when he sees that gift, okay.
So Jeff said no on that one. All right, next up, get comfy with this Alex Mill Crosby sweatshirt jumpsuit.
That's mine.
For $195. According to Oprah, it's flattering for every body type. Al, this is your
Yes,
present.
and I'm going to tell anybody out there that's like, I'm not paying $200 for that. You will get your money's worth. You don't get your money's worth if you buy something and wear it once, no matter what it costs. But if you wear that every day, all winter, if you pay $2,000,
I feel
it was
like
worth
I just see your head on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's
yes,
you.
This company. I will take it.
Children.
Where did y'all get that
I don't
picture?
know. That looks like an Al candle.
That was like, that was mortifying.
That was
I'll buy a stuffed animal for $80. That jumpsuit.
It looked like a pest dispenser a little bit. Remember those?
It did.
buddy.
We are children on the show. All right, I love this. How about, this is good for Jeff, a stuffed waffle iron.
I'm out on this one.
Okay, savory. You know what? Ham, cheese, or you can stuff it with brie cheese or fig jam. That's only $49.
I like it.
Erica as well?
Yeah, well, I love a good waffle.
Do you like cleaning up for 2 hours on a Sunday? Because do you know how long it's going to take to clean fig and jam and jelly off of that?
That's
there
not
goes
true.
Your weekend. Your weekend's booked. Congrats.
When's the last time you used a waffle maker, Al?
I don't like waffles.
I was going to tell you, they don't. That's probably the easiest thing in terms of cleanup.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well said, Al. He zips up his jumpsuit. All right, next up, for the hot sauce lover on your list, a combo pack of Truff's white and black truffle hot sauces and black truffle oil. Now, this will set you back $78, and 2 people on this panel have it.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, although in hindsight, I forgot. Like, I think actually it was Kelly who sent me a box for my birthday, and it had all of these new products. So I have been using that, and it's very good.
I would try this. This is a good gift. I would like this as a gift.
I fell in love with my sister's house in South Carolina. She's a high-end the hot sauce person, just like Jeff and myself. I had it, came home, and instantly bought 2 of them. Best money I've ever spent.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Tori,
delicious.
I'll try this. Like she's skydiving.
Yeah, you're not gonna try.
I'm gonna try truffles and delicious hot sauce.
I meant perhaps if we're getting gifts for each other, that might be nice for me. We'll be right back.
$78?
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Let's go to Al on the jump.
NALDA asking the Verified team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know, and what we don't have any published studies to show, is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
James Bloodworth had a brief fling while traveling in the U.S. in 2019, but it was after he returned home to the U.K. that the abuse and the death threats began. It was a terrifying attempt to destroy first him, then his new partner, all from 5,000 miles away.
This woman waged a campaign of online terror. It would target my friends, it would target female friends of mine, it would target my girlfriend. I felt terrorized by it. In 2019, in the summer, so the end of June, I traveled to Las Vegas. The purpose was, it was like a holiday and a trip to see friends. While I was in Vegas, I hooked up with someone, a young woman. We met at a nightclub, and then we hung out a few times. And then we kind of parted ways. I was in Vegas. It was obviously never going to go anywhere else. I did start to get a feeling that something was a bit off with her. So, for example, she started to ask if she could move into my condo with me. We'd only known each other for 3 days. And She started to then get abusive because I wouldn't let her move in. Ultimately, I had to block her number. Then she basically stalked me. This woman kind of hounded me over text message, over, over WhatsApp, over Instagram, over Facebook, over Twitter, over Gmail. And she even contacted my employer, sending emails out saying that I was a drug addict, making all kinds of bizarre accusations. I'd sometimes receive dozens of emails a day, sometimes, a lot more than that. They were just kind of deranged kind of rants. Sometimes I feel like I have felt like it could just go on forever. I genuinely felt terrorized by it.
Earlier, we talked to James about his terrifying ordeal. Fascinating interview. Here's what he had to say.
James, thank you so much for joining us despite these awful circumstances. How did it feel whenever you got a message from your stalker? What went through your mind and what would you do?
I would say my immediate response was my kind of heart sunk, my stomach sunk, is that kind of sinking feeling internally. There were periods where, so this went on for 2 years, but there were periods where it did seem to stop for a certain period of time. And that almost made it worse when it started up again, because you would get that sinking feeling. And also because of the sheer length of time in between, it felt as if, this will never end. This is always going to be something that I'm going to have in my life.
Wow. James, I would imagine that this hasn't just affected you. It has to have had some sort of an impact on your friends and family, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most unpleasant things about this stalking case has been that the stalker has not just targeted me. She has also targeted friends of mine, ex-girlfriends of mine, employers of mine, and also my present girlfriend. So that's unpleasant for those people, of course. But then it's also, you kind of get blowback from it each time that happens. So on the one hand, when I receive a bunch of abusive messages myself, it's, I have a fairly thick skin. I work as a journalist. It's something that I can kind of, I'm used to that in some respects. But when you have members of, friends of yours or loved ones contacting you in a highly kind of agitated situation, they're stressed because they're getting these messages, then that is almost worse. Almost feels worse because you feel responsible for the pain it's causing them as well.
Wow. I want to ask this question because I think a lot of our viewers are asking it themselves. As a man, do you think your case was taken less seriously than if you had been a woman with a male stalker?
I mean, I can't comment on how seriously cases of women being stalked are, because I have heard quite a lot of horror stories of women who the police haven't dealt with their cases effectively. But I mean, I think there is a different reaction on some level. So, I mean, anecdotally, when I've talked to certain people about it, they tend to see the issue of a woman stalking a man as something that can be kind of humorous. That is not, that's not something serious. But I mean, I think that plays into the kind of narrative played into the narrative of my stalking case, because some police departments didn't take it seriously. Some did. Some police officers did take it seriously, but some definitely did not.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, James, this is going to lead into this next question, which I know a lot of people are asking. DBL is broadcast across the country. So are you worried what will happen if your stalker sees you on TV telling us about your story?
I mean, the thoughts obviously crossed my mind, but I thought about this more a few months ago when I decided to write my first article on this subject. So, I mean, I write for a living, that's my job. But I kind of thought about writing about the stalking case because it had been at the forefront of my mind for 2 years. And so I wrote about it. I was worried that there might be blowback from this. But I also thought, I'm not going to be kind of silenced by this person. Yeah. I'm not going to like hide away. I haven't done anything wrong. And I think it might also, I thought it might also help other people, because one of the things that I found helpful when the stalking was very bad, was to read the accounts of other people, the coping mechanisms they used, the way they kind of got through it, the way they protected their friends and family, etc. So I thought I might be able to. It was cathartic. I thought it might help other people, and I also thought, as I think about this interview now, that why should I hide away? Why should I feel like that I have to be kind of afraid of this person? I'm not afraid anymore, and I think stories like this can help other people.
Bravo, man.
100%.
Right?
Are they going to be able to help other people? James, we thank you so much for having the courage to come on here and share your story. We really appreciate you, and hopefully we can get an update from you real soon that somehow...
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, things are going to end up okay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiante Till.
If you're leaving us, you can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or on our DBL mobile app. Yes, I spilled. I'm trying to block the stain. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Are Kim K and Pete Davidson more than just friends? The evidence that points to yes. And if you need a good laugh today, you'll want to stick around. We're digging into our past and sharing some of our cringiest videos. So go online and vote for your favorite. That's coming up. It's going to be good.
Is this...
Email from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play.
CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not? And so no, you could sue, but you would not win.
So we can verify that no, you cannot hold your employer liable.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No.
Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with Erica, Jeff, Al. Welcome. We're grateful you're here. Well, some stars really got in to the Halloween spirit, including us here at DBL. In case you didn't see our show on Friday, we got dressed up as our favorite TV show characters. So Sam went as Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. She was so good. Jeff did his Ted Lasso dance. Erica came dressed as Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. Al was the circle guard from Squid Game. And I was Wanda, the Scarlet Witch from WandaVision. But can you guess, by the way, that was fantastic. Can you guess who this is? Ready for this? Anyone? It's Lizzo dressed as Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. Isn't that amazing?
That's really cool.
And she sang as Yoda.
What?
She sang in Yoda costume. Lil Nas X was completely unrecognizable as Voldemort, or the name who shan't be named, from the Harry Potter movies.
What, you can't say his name?
You're not supposed to. Shan't
I've never
be named.
seen Harry Potter.
Oh,
like
really?
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, you're really not supposed to say the name. I'm uncomfortable as a Harry Potter fan saying it out loud.
I'm uncomfortable with shan't.
Shan't is a word.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
It
and you
was
shan't.
a word.
It was, and it's
like shall not.
Like nevermore.
It is.
Yeah, no one uses it anymore.
I just did. The Weeknd did a Don Corleone from The Godfather.
I love it.
That's really good.
That's unbelievable. Look at the mannerisms. And Ariana Grande went as Miss Creature from The Black Lagoon. I think we have. Do we have any? We don't have her picture. Okay. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend went as the Addams Family, including a mystery person dressed as Cousin It.
Why wouldn't you put the person as cousin, like in the caption?
Yeah, right.
It's just a random person.
Right. Interesting.
And you really,
maybe it wasn't a person at all.
Well, I saw that thing move.
Oh, okay.
It was mobile.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and Mobile. Shan't. So Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. recreated that iconic Dirty Dancing scene.
I thought that was the scene from that movie, The Secretary.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Al.
I did.
That's a different movie, Al.
It was in theaters. It wasn't, you know.
Okay.
Did they do the scene where they lift them up?
I think they just did the, hey, baby, yeah, come over here, baby, yeah. That scene in the dancing.
Will Sam be back tomorrow?
Yes.
I do want to say this. I think that scene, the run and lift up scene, is the cause of more injuries for drunk people. Because I think people try it all the time. When you try and lift another adult, it's way heavier.
Because you're going to top heavy.
It's real bad.
And Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom went as the vaccine and a doctor. What do we think of these costumes? Any favorites?
I like them all. I like anybody who takes the time to make the effort. You know, there's something to be said for it all, and I think we really needed some time of levity and
I agree.
some fun spirits. So I'm glad people got into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, Lizzo looked great.
Lizzo was good.
I was going to say Marlon Brando, but Lizzo was awesome.
Marlon Brando was good.
That was excellent. All right, let us know your favorites on YouTube or DBL app or dailyblastlive.com. Well, the internet's all abuzz also with rumors that Kim K and Pete Davidson are dating. What? People magazine posted this pic of the two holding hands on a roller coaster at Knott's Scary Farm in California on Friday. They were at the park with her sis, Courtney and Travis Barker, otherwise known as Kravis.
I don't like
it either. This comes just weeks after Kim and Pete shared an on-screen kiss during an Aladdin sketch on SNL. Do we think that Pete Davidson...
Stop.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
I agree.
Erica, yes.
Stop.
Erica, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, first of all, we all know that Kim Kardashian has a type and Pete Davidson
is not that type.
Well, I would disagree.
She dated Reggie Bush, Kanye West, Chris Humphries, a 7'1" dude. Like, she didn't have a type.
If the type is
Ray J,
big feet, she might have a type.
Hey,
listen, how is Pete Davidson with all these women? That's what I want to know. Is he that
I'm
funny?
just saying
He's
these
not
are
that
like
funny.
stoking the fire, but I don't buy it.
Why
don't buy it.
Why are you holding
don't you
hands
buy
on a
it?
ride?
He's famous. He's got an artsy edge, which Kanye had.
Okay, here's the thing. Kim and he are old friends. They reignited their friendship on SNL when she hosted. She held her hand because I think she wanted some press like Travis Barker and Courtney do with their PDA. I don't think at all she's interested in him as someone that she's looking into leading a new life with at all. Can you see Pete Davidson?
How about having some fun?
I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it. If you guys see it, write us in. Do you see it, Erica?
I have rested this case.
She's rested.
Okay.
No,
I've rested
Erica,
this case.
how long have we been doing the show? 4.5, 5 years? We've known each other for a long time. I consider you a close friend. Same with you, Tori. Have we ever kissed on the lips?
Have you ever held hands?
Well, they were on camera when they kissed on the lip.
No, they were doing
okay, well, where it was appropriate in a skit, that would be a little odd for anybody to kiss
so that
on the
skit
set.
couldn't have survived without them kissing?
No, they're getting pressed. They're getting pressed. People are going to talk about this like us, but it's going nowhere. Mazel tov to the friendship.
I disagree. I think they will. I think it's going to develop into something.
Well, Pete has really been around with a lot of famous women, hasn't he?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, good ending.
Big personality.
Okay, big personality. All right. First impressions are very important, especially when dating. But the Wall Street Journal is reporting there's some new rules when it comes to dating. And today they say more and more women are opting for sweatpants and going makeup free. So the idea is to economize your time, your money, your effort, and lead with what's important, what's inside. I think this is terrible.
Yes.
You taught me respect your audience by dressing up for them, show some effort.
Well, that's the way that you show respect for your audience. That's a Gladys Knight quote. But I do think that it does set the tone, like first dates set the tone a bit for me. And everybody thinks of this very differently, but I do think there's an appropriate time to maybe dress down. I don't know if the first date is necessarily it.
I think first impressions are still important. Is that shallow?
No, I totally agree with you. But there is something to be said about a woman with her hair pulled back, sweatpants, no makeup, just like Drake says. I love that look. Not on a first date, maybe not even on a second date, but I like to get there. That shows that you're comfortable with each other. And I really do think women are prettier without their makeup as opposed to getting all done, Instagram ready, and it's just my preference.
But if you're on a first date and they show up in sweatpants, you're like, whoa, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it just sets the tone for what kind of relationship it's going to be.
Right.
You know, if it's going to be a casual relationship, I think you show up however you want, you know. But if you're serious about this person, you show up on time, you show up at a half-decent place according to your budget, and you show up looking like you put some effort in. But if you're just like, hey, I'm sweatshirt and jeans and we're meeting at 11:30 at Joe's bar, then you're setting the tone for a different kind of relationship.
I agree. Donnie agrees, says first impressions are very important and generally are the only ones you get to make. That's it. That's right. All right.
Good advice.
Very good.
That advice. I love it.
Generally? Isn't it just yes?
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking the same thing. I think so. All right, this is interesting. Candace Cameron Bure is defending her decision to wear red. Awkward. I'm wearing red right now. Candace recently posted this pic on Instagram, posing with her family at a wedding. But some fans weren't sure about Candace's red dress. One person posted, quote, "While I absolutely love the red, it's considered a no-no at weddings, along with white." Candace responded, "Anything goes in LA. There were 4 women wearing red dresses to the wedding."
That don't make it right.
Well, no, this is cultural, and it's based on demographics too, because we had a couple of weddings for our peeps here.
Peeps, yeah.
And my first question was because I was going to wear black, and I'm like, oh, is it appropriate to wear black? And I asked about at a Jewish wedding, is that something? Because that's also something that people should just know going in. I was in a wedding, and it was a Hindi wedding, and I was in the wedding party, and it was really important that I didn't wear a black sari, and that was the preference of the family.
Sure.
And so wearing black was seen as something different. So I'm always asking what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, but it's up to the bride and groom. No one
Erica's
else.
wedding. If it's Erica's wedding, is it appropriate?
To wear red?
You can wear whatever you want.
You wouldn't care?
I wouldn't have I didn't give any directives on what people could wear to
If
the
somebody
wedding.
wore white, would you? I don't know, so I'm asking.
If someone wore white, I wouldn't be offended, but I do know that somebody in my family or friend group
Big Mama
would say something about it.
They'd say something?
They'd probably say, oh, are you the bride? I'm confused.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, white is still there, but I feel and I wore black to a wedding recently, and a lot of people commented on my post, and I said, the bridesmaids wore black. That's a new look, that all the bridesmaids are wearing a sleek, modern, elegant look. Do you guys don't agree?
I knew generally you don't wear white.
Right.
As a woman to a wedding. I've never heard of red, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know you couldn't wear a red dress. And while I was living in Chicago, a lot of Italian weddings, you wear black. Jordan's like, oh, should I wear this flower dress? I'm like, go get a black dress, okay, and be done with it. And she got there, and she's like, every single woman is wearing black.
Really?
It's just what you do to an Italian wedding.
Wow.
That's interesting. Now, just from what I understand, you just don't want to take attention from the bride. So if you're wearing a regular dress, it's not red or white, but it's very revealing.
So
would that be
old school?
Is that
old school?
But weddings are old school, right?
Unless you're doing some serious for the streets behavior,
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why you can't wear what you want to wear. I think most brides and grooms just want you to show up looking your best as a symbol that you honor this situation.
Absolutely.
Even more reason I don't want to go to these things.
You hate weddings.
I wore a flower. That's so disrespectful. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not coming to anything you do.
With Jeff, romance is live and well. All right, we're coming up on DBL. We are going to open the vault to some of our most embarrassing and cringe-worthy videos, and you, yes, you,
Can I leave now?
get to decide who takes the super cringe crown. Is there a crown? Don't go away. Will there be a crown?
I want a crown.
Closed captioning provided by
So this is Jameson.
To not win.
Not win.
So if yours is going higher, you might want to campaign for somebody else. It's DBLvote.com.
Okay, guys, so we're about to show our cringiest videos. I've not shown mine ever to anyone. And Al, where's yours from? Do you know?
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Super embarrassing. I was young.
Mine's young. Is it all work that we did trying to make it?
I wasn't trying. I
Mine
just
wasn't.
did this. I'll tell everybody ahead of time. I just did it because why not? I had no interest in being an entertainer.
So you just wanted to do this? Was just random?
No, yeah, this was.
Ooh, I think I know yours.
Yeah.
I think I know yours.
Yeah.
Mine's been shown dozens of times.
I think I know.
I think I know his now.
Is that? Oh yeah, I think I do know.
What are you doing?
I think mine's pretty bad.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
not.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. I think I know. It does have. Was it? Well,
Yes,
wait. Was it?
it was-
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I get Tori with your black. You said the bridesmaid's slick look was back, but we're part of the wedding party. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Black was different for me. I asked the bride. She was fine with it, but you're right. Black's new. That's new on the list because usually you save it. People say for a funeral. Yeah. But again, culturally,
So
like
many-
Jeff's family,
So many
Italian
rules, and it
soup.
seems like it varies between the bride and groom or groom.
Yeah.
You know.
I had an interfaith wedding, so
I don't,
you had
yeah,
to like
I don't know if I would notice, but I would notice if I felt like somebody was wearing something.
to try and steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We all know that person that's wearing that, right? Just don't take away from the bride.
Yeah,
That's the
I would
rule.
tell people to dress crazy though.
Yeah, I would love
I
it.
would.
You'd show up in a onesie.
Oh yeah.
I still don't want to.
right, welcome back to DBL. When you've been in front of the camera for as long as we have, you make a few, let's call them missteps. So today we're taking a look at our most cringe-worthy videos and maybe against our better judgment.
Why are we doing this?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We're letting you decide who had the cringiest. So go to dblvote.com right now. Get ready to vote.
How are they already voting for you, Jack?
They don't even know what mine is yet.
Oh my God. And remember, guys, this may be a contest any of us actually don't want to win. So with that, let's get it started. We're starting with Miss Cobb. Erica, we're taking a look at this ad you did for a local car dealer. Hit it, Booth.
Hey, what's up, Chicago? It's Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. Brrr, I feel like a vixen.
Vixen.
Erica should be in the parking lot of the club, trunk popped, playing like whatever, just like Erica.
That was my next line, talking about pulling up in front of the club.
Tell us about it.
And you're welcome, South Chicago Nissan, since y'all ditched me when I lost my job.
But look at you now.
Yeah, that was like, those were back in the radio days, and like you would get a radio, like a morning radio personality to do your ads. And actually, although we had billboards all over Chicago, people mostly knew me from that ad because it would air between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. when everybody was getting home from the bars, and they would watch the entire thing.
Congratulations, it was wonderful. All right,
to our DBL Vixen.
To our DBL Vixen in red. Next up, Jeff, we have this delightfully cringe moment caught on camera with no explanation that can justify it. Take a look.
Plastic perfect space, love without a trace. You make me feel alright.
Do you feel all right looking at that?
Listen, we play that so much, I'm kind of getting numb to it. But it still gets me.
I never heard the lyrics. That was that was something else, man.
I never get sold.
I do like, because I don't know what the theme of the video was. Was she like a big game hunter? Why was she dressed like that?
No,
she looked like a horseback rider.
I've explained many times. This was one of my first jobs in LA. She dropped glass on her foot right before the shoot, so they had to put me like in the tub. The wink in the rearview mirror doesn't explain her toe. I'm just making excuses, but hey, listen, we all do what we got to do.
She looked like an equestrian, though. Was she? It was very interesting.
Let's just move on to yours.
All right, next up, remember to vote. Next up, did y'all know our very own Al Jackson went on a blind date and let a television crew record it?
It was called Blind Date.
It was called Blind Date. And let's keep an open mind here and take a look at the clip before judging him. Then afterwards, let's judge him.
Oh, no.
If you're not a cool person, why am I going to talk to you?
Exactly. That's another thing. Like, you can just get up in that lifestyle and you think that maybe you're living a lifestyle that you're really not. So I always try and remember I'm a student right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not the brokest guy in the world, but definitely.
Let's not kid ourselves. These two will never see each other again.
Have you talked to her?
No, Jeff. I have not. You know, it was such a weird situation because when it did air,
was this MTV?
No, that used to be on Spike TV,
Spike TV,
and before that it was like another channel, but it was on that. And I was living in Miami at the time. I was a middle school teacher, and I used to go out to the clubs and party it up, and they were like, hey, do you want to be on Blind Date? And I was like, yeah. But I didn't know. I mean, I had no aspirations to be in entertainment at all.
You can tell.
I walked right into that one. I can't defend it.
I can't defend mine. And here is mine, as I said before. We all want to watch it. I want to know, I regret lots of things really bad. This is one of them. I'm Madonna in a scene you haven't seen.
していたナイトクラブダンステリアの人気 DJ に持ち込んだ
There is one pretty good song. I'm sure everyone would like it.
そう言って唇に強くキスをしたというその瞬間から DJ はマドンナの虜となる
That might be worse than mine.
Wow.
It's a true story. Madonna went to a DJ to
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
It was wasn't good.
What was the casting? What was the?
They literally asked me, "Can you dance?" And I said yes. And they go, "Congratulations, you've got the part." And I can't dance. So at one point, I had to do a whole Madonna scene, and by the end, they just said, "Just do this." So there's one scene of me doing this. It went on for 3 days, and like their MTV, TV Asahi watched it, like TRL, like for us, and I got a lot of fans from Japan. So I wanted to say thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Finally, even though she couldn't be with us today, we couldn't forget our very own Sam Shocker. Take a look at this ad she did for Car Wax.
A sweet ride deserves TLC all the time, but you want to be driving, not waxing, washing, and shining. Hi, I'm Sam Shocker.
Okay.
That's why Sam's not here today.
That's why she's not here today. Okay, since Sam's not here, it's only fair. We're only voting on the 4 of us up here at the desk. So let's take a look at the votes so far. Who has the most? Jeff is far in the lead with the
love
wink
it.
at 47.
I'm surprised you didn't get more.
Well
Tori.
deserving, but we should re-watch Tori's video because it is definitely
we didn't get to the dancing. We just saw her exchange kiss
and
a
look
stranger.
at the kiss. It wasn't even like
sexy at all.
It was just.
It was
look at
weird.
this. First of all, the caption's over your face.
I know, but then it moves, and then I was uncomfortable.
And look how awkward that is. At least mine, you believed it a little bit.
It was, but I was uncomfortable, and you could see me just being like, "Get this over with, and then I did.
You grabbed the back of his neck.
I tried.
Yeah, you really. That was.
And who do we win? We have the votes, and you have chosen. The tag board winner is.
Not me.
It is Jeffrey!
Yeah.
48%. Mazel tov, Jeffrey.
Listen.
Whoa. Any words? Any speeches?
We've all come from somewhere.
Yes.
Right? We've all got to just climb the ladder. That was pretty low.
If Blind Date could see me now.
There you go. That's right. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
NALDA asking the Verify team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know and what we don't have any published studies to show is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered, and so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
Oh, welcome back to DBL. It's time for a security alert sponsored by LifeLock. So fraudsters are making calls pretending to be government employees. They will say there's a problem with your social security number account or benefits and demand payment or say you will face arrest. Another method is emails. They will send you an email that looks legit and it asks for your personal information. And finally, mail. These letters are typically sent to older people and they may offer an extra social security check in return for personal information and a filing fee. if there's a problem. Social Security will typically mail you a letter and will only call you if you request it. If your information has been breached, LifeLock is here to help. LifeLock keeps you and your digital identity secure from cyber criminals. Call 1-800-419-0131 or visit lifelock.com to learn more. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Pfizer's vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiante Till.
Tomorrow on DBL, Mr. Manners is here live talking about those viral airplane meltdown videos and revealing his tips for plane passenger etiquette. Plus, musician Ziggy Marley is here. What is it like being the son of reggae icon Bob Marley? That's tomorrow on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing our comments. They all say we're the most cringe-worthy panel of all time.
Oh, wonderful.
I disagree.
No, but we appreciate you laughing, and you all said how transparent we are, and we want you to know we all started somewhere, so you can start today. Yes?
Where can we find that video? That's all we want to know.
DBL's new every day. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's go out with Erica.
Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. I feel like a
from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play.
CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not? And so no, you could sue, but you would not win.
So we can verify that no, you cannot hold your employer liable for side effects from the vaccine, even if it's a requirement for your employment. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
Alec Baldwin and family dress up to celebrate Halloween, but it's not well received after the fatal Rust shooting. Plus, Helena Hutchins' final words on set are revealed. A pilot makes a political statement to passengers on his flight. Should he face consequences or does he have the right? A Vegas fling turns to stalking and death threats. Don't miss our new series, Obsessed. And these celebrities are almost unrecognizable in their Halloween costumes. The stars behind our favorite looks.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Finally here, drum roll. Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, November 1st, everyone.
Happy Merry Christmas.
I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with my good friends Jeff, Al, Erica. Everyone feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, let's get to it. Alec Baldwin and his family, they got dressed up for Halloween. His wife Hilaria posted the photos on social media saying, quote, parenting through this has been an intense experience to say the least. Now, she's referring to the on-set shooting on the film Rust that left cinematographer Helena Hutchins dead. But some critics on social media are saying this is way too soon to post pictures like this. Meantime, Baldwin and his wife were stopped by reporters on Saturday in Vermont, and he gave his first on-camera comments. Let's take a look.
I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend.
You guys, you know what? No details.
But do me a favor. I'm gonna answer the question.
Helena.
Yes,
her name is Helena. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should
don't
know
know
her
her
name. Her name is Helena.
He is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son. We are, in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family. We're eagerly awaiting for the Sheriff's Department to tell us what their investigation has yielded.
So he spoke about not being able to speak, which was interesting. Erica, you had an interesting take on Hilaria wandering around, which everyone seemed to see in the video. You said you might do the same.
Oh, I absolutely would do the same. I think you can take this situation completely out of this context and talk about what if you have a spouse and they are going through something, which this wasn't an intentional thing. So there's trauma, there's all of these things involved. They were being followed by the press, and that's the reason why they stopped and stopped down and issued this statement. She was running interference. That's just what a good wife would do, because there wasn't an attorney. This was a last minute, situation. They were trying to do it, I'm assuming for safety reasons, if you're being followed by paparazzi.
Her kids were crying.
To be like, let me give them something so that they will just get out of here. So yeah, she was being a good wife, and I don't see the problem with her jumping in.
Yeah, I agree with Erica. It kind of looked a little awkward, but at the same time, the media cut and pastes whatever they want, whatever story they're trying to portray. If she has the whole story on her phone, then they could counter that, right? But to go back to the Halloween photos, I think it was a little bit too soon for that. I just
agree. I think it was
sat it out. You don't need to be like, life is back to normal. Look how happy I am. Just don't post. Celebrate Halloween, but you don't need to post and show the world about it.
Al, what do you think?
I mean, it's tough because they have kids and life does have to go on. And so you have to think about that. And honestly, I think about my daughter now because I never thought about this. She would look to see if I posted. She'd be like, you didn't post any Halloween pics? So there is this weird dichotomy where you have to show honor to your friend that you've lost, show honor to the situation, what's going on, but also this is your kid's Halloween and they've missed 2 at my last count because of COVID. So this is kind of something that you do want to document. So it's a tough situation, but I can understand. I just don't come at them on social media. I think it's a rough time for that.
Yeah, and we do have reportedly what was said on set as the last thing that Helena and several people said. So apparently the gun went off and Helena said, that was no good, that was no good at all. Director Joel Souza, who also got hit, says, what the bleep was that? That burns. And then Alec Baldwin said, what the bleep just happened. So interesting last words from them, and we are wishing the Hutchins family all the best, and our prayers go out to you. Well, it was another rough weekend for travelers. American Airlines canceled more than 1,800 flights over the weekend. They blame logistical challenges due to bad weather and reduced staffing because of the pandemic. Meantime, though, and a lot of you have written into the show about this, some passengers on board a Southwest flight reported hearing the plane's captain say, quote, let's go Brandon. Now that phrase has become code for insulting President Biden. Southwest said it is investigating and it apologized to customers, saying it does not condone employees sharing personal political opinions while at work. So I just want to break this down into 2 to explain let's go Brandon. And Jeff, you didn't know what it meant until you figured it out after a while on sports. Is that correct? Because it started from NASCAR.
Yeah, I was watching, I believe, the Dodgers game or San Francisco game. And me and my buddy were texting back and forth. And he put, look at this, and let's go Brandon. And I go, I don't get it. Like, I didn't understand. He had explained it to me. And then he sent me a video of this guy, Brandon, who's a race car driver. And in the audience, they were saying, F Joe Biden.
Right.
But the announcer who was interviewing Brandon said, oh, listen, they're cheering your name. They're saying, let's go Brandon. That's where it started from, okay? So I didn't know what that meant.
It was, miscommunication.
And now, so I thought it was funny that media people were like people in the audience were holding it up, and people were capturing that and commenting like, wow, simply said, what a beautiful, like they thought it was just like cheering for their friend. So that's where I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know what that meant. But I don't think it should be said on airlines. I don't think it should be said at your place of work. I didn't like it when people were saying F Donald Trump and kind of high-fiving. We've all seen it in social circles. I didn't think that was cool then, and I don't think it's cool to say F our president right now. So I'm not for this no matter who our president is, I'm not for that.
What do you think, Erica?
I mean, this is so weird to me because we've gotten to a place in social media and really in our society where people say what they feel. And I feel like, if you're going to say something, just say it with your whole chest. I brought up the idea in high school how this, group of 4 young distinguished gentlemen decided to try to get one past our teachers by saying enemies of San Francisco as code for, anti-LGBTQIA, and how proud they were of that. And to me, it just kind of feels the same. It feels like something that 4 scholars from high school came up with, and now everybody's like excited about it.
I'm not excited. I'm sad for the pilot that said it, just because, I feel like when I first read the story, I was like, I feel like you're missing everything. All the cool stuff in life, if you focus on politics all the time, you're about to take a plane full of people across the country, across the world, and you're still thinking about the president instead of like, wow, I get to do a job I love, or this is my last flight before I get to go home and be with somebody I love. My thoughts are shifting in that we talk about politics so much, and it's important. I'm glad we do, but when I go home, I have to, not even shut it off, but I do appreciate what's there as well. And then I get more from that than I do from saying, I hate the president. That doesn't do anything for me.
I'm saying you can feel free to say that.
Right.
I'm someone for freedom of speech. But again, there's workplace rules. And if that man broke a contract that Southwest has, that's against the rules. I'm saying don't not have that opinion. I'm simply saying don't do it at the workplace, in my opinion. Coming up on DBL, would you wear sweatpants on a first date? Does sound comfy. The surprising new dating rule book that includes loungewear and no makeup. But first, pack up those jack-o'-lanterns and make way for the Christmas tree. Oy vey, Mariah Carey says the holiday season starts now. Do you agree?
Closed captioning provided by
Okay, so a lot of Kelly Cooper, who I think is new. Kelly, if you're new, write us in. She wrote, life is too short to focus on politics. And I used to be like, I'm from DC, like not Virginia, not Maryland. Like I'm obsessed with politics. And what Al said like really spoke to me. Like you miss the doom scrolling focus you so much that you miss the flowers. I know that sounds kind of corny, but he's kind of right. I think your life can be a part of politics.
Definitely.
I think your world and your protests, but when you spend it all the time, you end up no different than anyone who's a fundamentalist in a way. So
you've had that too?
Yes, Facebook sent it.
What do you also think about the Mariah Carey song coming back so early? Are we for it or are we against it? We're about to talk about it. Jeffrey's super excited. See Kelly Schuberth over there.
I think it is.
I do. I think it's
super disrespectful.
It's the day after Thanksgiving you can start that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just gonna be quick little pauses in between the.
By the way, my son did a crazy dance this weekend. I will be sharing it with you.
All right.
A crazy dance.
Like he rehearsed it and stuff?
No.
He just went after it?
Ford was dancing this week. Yeah, he doesn't care. It's in that video. Did you see it, Kelly? Oh my goodness. It is the craziest thing. I'm gonna have to show it to the camera.
So
it's
people
the
are
cutest
writing
thing
in.
I've ever seen.
Oh, what do you guys say about me?
You're adorable too, but
Always, Tori.
my son did a crazy dance this weekend. Baby
Elijah?
Ford.
Baby Ford's
Yes, Elijah went on his first date this weekend. Yeah, went on a park date.
Oh my God. Was
Yeah.
there chaperones or just you?
No,
Were you in the bushes?
I know, right?
Tori, look.
This November, don't miss a minute of DBL.
I cannot wait.
You want to play it safe? Nah, girl. We want to know.
You don't feel like that's a little bit weird?
No. I got to agree with Tori here. Hey, stop. I don't want to hear it.
Here's how I feel. Okay, stop.
I know.
You mean like hooligans?
Is the hooligan problem under control?
There's
no such thing as ghosts. I'm talking about.
We're off to a good start. DBL is always all new every day.
You're into it.
I like that song.
Can we be honest about something?
What?
Mariah couldn't swing that bat
She
one more
didn't do it-
time.
didn't do it
That
very
last
well.
hit was just kind of like gravity taking over. She like picked it up. She's like, this bat's real heavy. And the bat just landed on the pumpkin.
Okay, just pump the brakes on that,
last
Al.
swing was
First
not.
of all, you try swinging a bat in 5-inch stilettos in a red gown.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen. Amen.
Good point.
Welcome back. Let's see it. Let's see how she does. She does. And
Watch the last one.
And she's balancing.
That one was real.
Balancing and then
that last one. Okay, there we go.
That's a fair.
I've been
that's fair.
vindicated.
All right, that's Mariah Carey smashing pumpkins to signal the beginning of the Christmas season for her anyway. She's not the only one getting into the holiday spirit. Are you excited?
Yeah, buddy.
Can you guys clap if you're excited for Christmas?
What about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what happens at Thanksgiving?
Everybody clapping. Oh, so disrespectful.
Oh my God,
I cannot
so
wait.
rude. Okay, here we go. Today, Oprah released her list of favorite things for 2021. This year, she said she focused on highlighting products from some small businesses, especially those owned by women and people of color. So, what's on the list, Tori? I got you. How about this? A snappy screen touchless mist hand sanitizer for $80. It's perfect for a post-pandemic world.
What's a mist hand sanitizer?
We don't know.
Okay.
And it just goes up.
Yeah, but shouldn't it go on your hands?
Yeah, you have it over.
You know what else goes?
$80.
Jeff, when he sees that gift, okay.
So Jeff said no on that one. All right, next up, get comfy with this Alex Mill Crosby sweatshirt jumpsuit.
That's mine.
For $195, according to Oprah. It's flattering for every body type. Al, this is your
Yes,
present.
and I'm going to tell anybody out there that's like, I'm not paying $200 for that. You will get your money's worth. You don't get your money's worth if you buy something and wear it once, no matter what it costs. But if you wear that every day, all winter, if you pay $2,000,
I feel
it was
like
worth
I just see your head on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's you.
This company. I will take it.
Children.
Where did y'all get that picture?
I don't know. That looks like an owl candle.
That was like, that was mortifying.
That was
I'll buy a stuffed animal for $80.
It looked like a pest dispenser a little bit. Remember those?
Yeah. We are children on the show. All right, I love this. How about, this is good for Jeff, a stuffed waffle iron.
I'm out on this one.
Okay, savory. You know what? Ham, cheese, or you can stuff it with brie cheese or fig jam. That's only $49.
I like it.
Erica as well?
Yeah, well, I love a good waffle.
Do you like cleaning up for 2 hours on a Sunday? Because do you know how long it's going to take to clean fig and jam and jelly off of that?
That's
there
not
goes
true.
your
When's the
weekend.
last
Your
time you
weekend's
made
booked.
it?
Congrats.
When's the last time you used a waffle maker, Al?
I don't like waffles.
I was going to tell you, they don't. That's probably the easiest thing in terms of cleanup.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well said, Al. He zips up his jumpsuit. All right, next up, for the hot sauce lover on your list, a combo pack of Truff's white and black truffle hot sauces and black truffle oil. Now, this will set you back $78, and 2 people on this panel have it.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, although in hindsight, I forgot. Like, I think actually it was Kelly who sent me a box for my birthday, and it had all of these new products. So I have been using that, and it's very good.
I would try this. This is a good gift. I would like this as a gift.
I fell in love with my sister's house in South Carolina. She's a high-end the hot sauce person, just like Jeff and myself. I had it, came home, and instantly bought 2 of them. Best money I've ever spent.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Tori,
delicious.
I'll try this. Like she's skydiving.
Yeah, you're not gonna try.
I'm gonna try truffles and delicious hot sauce.
I meant perhaps if we're getting gifts for each other, that might be nice for me. We'll be right back.
$78?
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Let's go to Al on the jump.
NALDA asking the Verify team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know, and what we don't have any published studies to show, is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
James Bloodworth had a brief fling while traveling in the U.S. in 2019, but it was after he returned home to the U.K. that the abuse and the death threats began. It was a terrifying attempt to destroy first him, then his new partner, all from 5,000 miles away.
This woman waged a campaign of online terror. It would target my friends, it would target female friends of mine, it would target my girlfriend. I felt terrorized by it. In 2019, in the summer, so the end of June, I traveled to Las Vegas. The purpose was, it was like a holiday and a trip to see friends. While I was in Vegas, I hooked up with someone, a young woman. We met at a nightclub, and then we hung out a few times. And then we kind of parted ways. I was in Vegas. It was obviously never going to go anywhere else. I did start to get a feeling that something was a bit off with her. So, for example, she started to ask if she could move into my condo with me. We'd only known each other for 3 days. And she started to then get abusive because I wouldn't let her move in. Ultimately, I had to block her number. Then she basically stalked me. This woman kind of hounded me over text message, over over WhatsApp, over Instagram, over Facebook, over Twitter, over Gmail. And she even contacted my employers, sending emails out saying that I was a drug addict, making all kinds of bizarre accusations. I'd sometimes receive dozens of emails a day, sometimes a lot more than that. They were just kind of deranged kind of rants. Sometimes I feel like I have felt like it could just go on forever. I genuinely felt terrorized by it.
Earlier, we talked to James about his terrifying ordeal. Fascinating interview. Here's what he had to say.
James, thank you so much for joining us despite these awful circumstances. How did it feel whenever you got a message from your stalker? What went through your mind, and what would you do?
I would say my immediate response was my kind of heart sunk, my stomach sunk, is that kind of sinking feeling internally. There were periods where, so this went on for 2 years, but there were periods where it did seem to stop for a certain period of time. And that almost made it worse when it started up again, because you would get that sinking feeling. And also because of the sheer length of time in between, it felt as if, this will never end. This is always going to be something that I'm going to have in my life.
Wow. James, I would imagine that this hasn't just affected you. It has to have had some sort of an impact on your friends and family, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most unpleasant things about this stalking case has been that the stalker has not just targeted me. She has also targeted friends of mine, ex-girlfriends of mine, employers of mine, and also my present girlfriend. So that's unpleasant for those people, of course. But then it's also, you kind of get blowback from it each time that happens. So on the one hand, when I receive a bunch of abusive messages myself, it's, I have a fairly thick skin. I work as a journalist. It's something that I can kind of, I'm used to that in some respects. But when you have members of, friends of yours or loved ones contacting you in a highly kind of agitated situation, they're stressed because they're getting these messages, then that is almost worse. Almost feels worse because you feel responsible for the pain it's causing them as well.
Wow. I want to ask this question because I think a lot of our viewers are asking it themselves. As a man, do you think your case was taken less seriously than if you had been a woman with a male stalker?
I mean, I can't comment on how seriously cases of women being stalked are, because I have heard quite a lot of horror stories of women who the police haven't dealt with their cases effectively. But I mean, I think there is a different reaction on some level. So, I mean, anecdotally, when I've talked to certain people about it, they tend to see the issue of a woman stalking a man as something that can be kind of humorous. That is not, that's not something serious. But I mean, I think that plays into the kind of narrative played into the narrative of my stalking case, because some police departments didn't take it seriously. Some did. Some police officers did take it seriously, but some definitely did not.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, James, this is going to lead into this next question, which I know a lot of people are asking. DBL is broadcast across the country. So are you worried what will happen if your stalker sees you on TV telling us about your story?
I mean, the thoughts obviously crossed my mind, but I thought about this more a few months ago when I decided to write my first article on this subject. So, I mean, I write for a living, that's my job. But I kind of thought about writing about the stalking case because it had been it had been at the forefront of my mind for 2 years. And so I wrote about it. I was worried that there might be blowback from this. But I also thought, I'm not going to be kind of silenced by this person.
Yeah.
I'm not going to like hide away. I haven't done anything wrong. And I think it might also, I thought it might also help other people, because one of the things that I found helpful when the stalking was very bad, was to read the accounts of other people, the coping mechanisms they used, the way they kind of got through it, the way they protected their friends and family, etc. So I thought I might be able to, it was cathartic. I thought it might help other people. And I also thought, as I think about this interview now, that, why should I hide away? Why should I feel like that I have to be kind of afraid of this person? I'm not afraid anymore. And I think stories like this can help other people.
Bravo, man.
100%.
Right?
Are they going to be able to help other people? James, we thank you so much for having the courage to come on here and share your story. We really appreciate you, and hopefully we can get an update from you real soon that somehow...
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, things are going to end up okay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiande Till.
If you're leaving us, you can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or on our DBL mobile app. Yes, I spilled. I'm trying to block the stain. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Are Kim K and Pete Davidson more than just friends? The evidence that points to yes. And if you need a good laugh today, you'll want to stick around. We're digging into our past and sharing some of our cringiest videos. So go online and vote for your favorite. That's coming up. It's going to be good.
Is this...
Email from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play.
CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not? And so no, you could sue, but you would not win.
So we can verify that no, you cannot hold your employer liable for side effects from the vaccine.
Is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No.
Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with Erica, Jeff, Al. Welcome. We're grateful you're here. Well, some stars really got in to the Halloween spirit, including us here at DBL. In case you didn't see our show on Friday, we got dressed up as our favorite TV show characters. So Sam went as Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. She was so good. Jeff did his Ted Lasso dance. Erica came dressed as Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. Al was the circle guard from Squid Game. And I was Wanda, the Scarlet Witch from WandaVision. But can you guess, by the way, that was fantastic. Can you guess who this is? Ready for this? Anyone? It's Lizzo dressed as Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. Isn't that amazing?
That's really cool.
And she sang as Yoda.
What?
She sang in Yoda costume. Lil Nas X was completely unrecognizable as Voldemort, or the name who shouldn't be named, from the Harry Potter movies.
What, you can't say his name?
You're not supposed to.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
Oh,
like
really?
Beetlejuice? No,
yeah, you're really not supposed to say the name. I'm uncomfortable as a Harry Potter fan saying it out loud.
I'm uncomfortable with shan't.
Shan't is a word.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
It was a word.
It was, and it's
like shall not.
Nevermore.
It is.
Yeah, no one uses it anymore.
I just did. The Weeknd did a Don Corleone from The Godfather.
I love it.
That's really good.
That's unbelievable. Look at the mannerisms. And Ariana Grande went as Miss Creature from The Black Lagoon. I think do we have any? We don't have her picture. Okay. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend went as the Addams Family, including a mystery person dressed as Cousin It.
Why wouldn't you put the person as cousin, like in the caption?
Yeah, right.
It's just a random person.
Right. Interesting.
And
maybe it wasn't a person at all.
Well, I saw that thing move.
Oh, okay.
It was mobile.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and Mobile. Shan't. So Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. recreated that iconic Dirty Dancing scene.
I thought that was the scene from that movie, The Secretary.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Al.
I did.
That's a different movie, Al.
It was in theaters. It wasn't, you know.
Okay.
Did they do the scene where they lift them up?
I think they just did the, hey, baby, yeah, come over here, baby, yeah. That scene in the dancing.
Will Sam be back tomorrow?
Yes.
I do want to say this. I think that scene, the run and lift up scene, is the cause of more injuries for drunk people. Because I think people try it all the time. When you try and lift another adult, it's way heavier.
Because you're going to top heavy.
It's real bad.
And Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom went as the vaccine and a doctor. What do we think of these costumes? Any favorites?
I like them all. I like anybody who takes the time to make the effort. You know, there's something to be said for it all, and I think we really needed some time of levity and
I agree.
Some fun spirits. So I'm glad people got into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, Lizzo looked great.
Lizzo was good.
I was going to say Marlon Brando, but Lizzo was awesome.
Marlon Brando was good.
That was excellent. All right, let us know your favorites on YouTube or DBL app or dailyblastlive.com. Well, the internet's all abuzz also with rumors that Kim K and Pete Davidson are dating. What? People magazine posted this pic of the two holding hands on a roller coaster at Knott's Scary Farm in California on Friday. They were at the park with her sis, Courtney and Travis Barker, otherwise known as Kravis.
I don't like
it either. This comes just weeks after Kim and Pete shared an on-screen kiss during an Aladdin sketch on SNL. Do we think that Pete Davidson?
Stop.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
I agree.
Stop.
Erica, yes.
Stop.
Erica, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, first of all, we all know that Kim Kardashian has a type and Pete Davidson
is not that type.
Well, I would disagree.
She dated Reggie Bush, Kanye West, Chris Humphries, a 7'1" dude. Like, she didn't have a type.
If the type is
Ray J,
big feet, she might have a type.
Hey,
listen,
look,
how is Pete Davidson with all these women? That's what I want to know. Is he that
I'm
funny?
just saying
He's
these
not
are
that
like
funny.
stoking the fire, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Why are you holding hands on a ride?
He's famous. He's got an artsy edge, which Kanye had.
Okay, here's the thing. Kim and he are old friends. They reunited their friendship on SNL when she hosted. She held her hand because I think she wanted some press like Travis Barker and Courtney do with their PDA. I don't think at all she's interested in him as someone that she's looking into leading a new life with at all. Can you see Pete Davidson?
How about having some fun?
I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it. If you guys see it, write us in. Do you see it, Erica?
I have rested this case.
Rested
okay.
The case.
No, I've rested
Erica,
this case.
how long have we been doing the show? 4.5, 5 years? We've known each other for a long time. I consider you a close friend. Same with you, Tori. Have we ever kissed on the lips?
No. Have you ever held hands?
Well, they were on camera when they kissed on the lips.
No, they were doing
okay,
a skit.
well, where it was appropriate in a skit, that would be a little odd for anybody to kiss
so that
on the
skit
set.
couldn't have survived without them kissing?
No, they're getting pressed. They're getting pressed. People are going to talk about this like us, but it's going nowhere. Mazel tov to the friendship.
I disagree. I think they will. I think it's going to develop into something.
Well, Pete has really been around with a lot of famous women, hasn't he?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, good ending.
Big personality.
Okay, big personality. All right. First impressions are very important, especially when dating. But the Wall Street Journal is reporting there's some new rules when it comes to dating. And today they say more and more women are opting for sweatpants and going makeup free. So the idea is to economize your time, your money, your effort, and lead with what's important, what's inside. I think this is terrible.
Yes.
You taught me respect your audience by dressing up for them, show some effort.
Well, that's the way that you show respect for your audience. That's a Gladys Knight quote. But I do think that it does set the tone, like first dates set the tone a bit for me. And everybody thinks of this very differently, but I do think there's an appropriate time to maybe dress down. I don't know if the first date is necessarily it.
I think first impressions are still important. Is that shallow?
No, I totally agree with you. But there is something to be said about a woman with her hair pulled back, sweatpants, no makeup, just like Drake says. I love that look. Not on a first date, maybe not even on a second date, but I like to get there. That shows that you're comfortable with each other. And I really do think women are prettier without their makeup as opposed to getting all done, Instagram ready, and it's just my preference.
But if you're on a first date and they show up in sweatpants, you're like, whoa, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it just sets the tone for what kind of relationship it's going to be.
Right.
You know, if it's going to be a casual relationship. I think you show up however you want, you know. But if you're serious about this person, you show up on time. You show up at a half decent place according to your budget, and you show up looking like you put some effort in. But if you're just like, hey, I'm sweatshirt and jeans, and we're meeting at 11:30 at Joe's bar, then you're setting the tone for a different kind of relationship.
I agree. Donnie agrees, says first impressions are very important and generally are the only ones you get to make. That's it. That's right. All right.
Good advice.
Very
good. That
good.
advice. I love it.
Generally? Isn't it just yes?
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking the same thing. I think so. All right, this is interesting. Candace Cameron Bure is defending her decision to wear red. Awkward. I'm wearing red right now. Candace recently posted this pic on Instagram, posing with her family at a wedding. But some fans weren't sure about Candace's red dress. One person posted, quote, "While I absolutely love the red, it's considered a no-no at weddings, along with white." Candace responded, "Anything goes in LA. There were 4 women wearing red dresses to the wedding."
That don't make it right.
Well, no, this is cultural, and it's based on demographics too, because we had a couple of weddings for our peeps here.
Peeps, yeah.
And my first question was, because I was gonna wear black, and I'm like, oh, is it appropriate to wear black? And I asked about, like, at a Jewish wedding, is that something? Because that's also something that people should just know going in. I was in a wedding, and it was a Hindi wedding, and I was in the wedding party, and it was really important that I didn't wear a black sari, and that was the preference of the family.
Sure.
And so wearing black was seen as something different. So I'm always asking, like, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, but it's up to the bride and groom. No one
Erica's
else.
wedding. If it's Erica's wedding, is it appropriate?
To wear red?
You can wear whatever you want.
You wouldn't care?
I wouldn't have I didn't give any directives on what people could wear to the
somebody
wedding.
wore white, would you? I don't know, so I'm asking. Like,
if someone wore white, I wouldn't be offended, but I do know that somebody in my family or friend group
Big Mama
would say something about it.
They'd say something?
They'd probably say, yeah, like, oh, are you the bride? I'm confused.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, white is still there, but like I feel like, and I wore black to a wedding recently, and a lot of people commented on my post, and I said the bridesmaids wore black. That's a new look. That all the bridesmaids are wearing a sleek, modern, elegant look. Do you guys don't agree?
I knew generally you don't wear white.
Right. That's
as a woman to a wedding. I've never heard of red, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know you couldn't wear a red dress. And while I was living in Chicago, like a lot of Italian weddings, you wear black. Like Jordan's like, oh, should I wear this flower dress? I'm like, go get a black dress, okay, and be done with it. And she got there and she's like, every single woman is wearing black.
Really?
It's just what you do like to an Italian wedding.
Wow.
That's interesting. Now, just from what I understand, you just don't want to take attention from the bride. So if you're wearing like a regular dress, it's not red or white, but it's very revealing.
So
would that be
old school?
Is that
old school?
Yeah, but weddings are old school, right?
Unless you're doing some serious, like, for the streets behavior,
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why you can't wear what you want to wear. I think most brides and grooms just want you to show up looking your best as a symbol that you honor this situation.
Absolutely.
Even more reason I don't want to go to these things.
You hate weddings.
I wore a flower. That's so disrespectful. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not coming to anything you do.
With Jeff, romance is live and well. All right, we're coming up on DBL. We are going to open the vault to some of our most embarrassing and cringe-worthy videos, and you, yes, you,
Can I leave now?
get to decide who takes the super cringe crown. Is there a crown? Don't go away. Will there be a crown?
I want a crown.
Closed captioning provided by
So this is Jameson. To not win. So if yours is going higher, you might want to campaign for somebody else. It's DBLvote.com.
Okay, guys, so we're about to show our cringiest videos. I've not shown mine ever to anyone. And Al, where's yours from? Do you know?
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Super embarrassing. I was young.
Mine's young. Is it all work that we did trying to make it?
I wasn't trying. I just
mine
did
was.
this. I'll tell everybody ahead of time. I just did it because why not? I had no interest in being an entertainer.
So you just wanted to do this? Was just random?
No, yeah, this was random.
Ooh, I think I know yours.
Yeah.
I think I know yours.
Yeah.
Mine's been shown dozens of times.
I think I know.
I think I know his now.
Is that? Oh yeah, I think I do know.
What are you doing?
I think mine's pretty bad.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
not.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. I think I know what it does have. Was it? Well,
Yes,
wait. Was it?
it was-
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I get Tori with your black. You said the bridesmaid's slick look was back, but we're part of the wedding party. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Black was different for me. I asked the bride. She was fine with it, but you're right. Black's new. That's new on the list because usually you save it. People say for a funeral. But again, culturally,
So
like
many-
Jeff's family,
So many
Italian
rules, and it seems like it varies between like the bride and groom or groom.
Yeah,
You know,
I had an interfaith wedding, so you had to like
I don't know if I would notice, but I would notice if I felt like somebody was wearing something
to try and steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know that person that's wearing that, right? Just don't take away from the bride.
Yeah,
That's the
I would
rule.
tell people to dress crazy though.
Yeah, I would love it. You'd show up in a onesie.
Oh yeah.
All right, welcome back to DBL. When you've been in front of the camera for as long as we have, you make a few, let's call them missteps. So today we're taking a look at our most cringe-worthy videos and maybe against our better judgment.
Why are we doing this?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We're letting you decide who had the cringiest. So go to dblvote.com right now. Get ready to vote.
How are they already voting for you, Jeff?
They don't even know what mine is yet.
Oh my God. And I remember, guys, this may be a contest any of us actually don't want to win. So with that, let's get it started. We're starting with Miss Cobb. Erica, we're taking a look at this ad you did for a local car dealer. Hit it, Booth.
Hey, what's up, Chicago? It's Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. Brrr, I feel like a vixen.
Erica should be in the parking lot of the club, trunk popped, playing like whatever, just like Erica.
That was my next line, talking about pulling up in front of the club.
Tell us about it.
And you're welcome, South Chicago Nissan, since y'all ditched me when I lost my job.
But look at you now.
Yeah, that was like, those were back in the radio days, and like you would get a radio, like a morning radio personality to do your ads. And actually, although we had billboards all over Chicago, people mostly knew me from that ad because it would air between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. when everybody was getting home from the bars, and they would watch the entire thing.
Congratulations. It was wonderful. All right.
To our DBL Vixen.
To our DBL Vixen in red. Next up, Jeff, we have this delightfully cringe moment caught on camera with no explanation that can justify it. Take a look.
Plastic perfect space, love without a trace. You make me feel alright.
Do you feel all right looking at that?
Listen, we played that so much, I'm kind of getting numb to it. But it still gets me.
I never heard the lyrics. That was that was something else, man.
I never get sold.
I do like, because I don't know what the theme of the video was. Was she like a big game hunter? Why was she dressed like that?
No,
she looked like a horseback rider.
I've explained many times. This was one of my first jobs in LA. She dropped glass on her foot right before the shoot, so they had to put me like in the tub. The wink in the rearview mirror doesn't explain her toe. I'm just making excuses, but hey, listen, we all do what we got to do.
She looked like an equestrian, though. Was she? It was very interesting.
Let's just move on to yours.
All right, next up, remember to vote. Next up, did y'all know our very own Al Jackson went on a blind date and let a television crew record it?
It was called Blind Date.
It was called Blind Date. And let's keep an open mind here and take a look at the clip before judging him. Then afterwards, let's judge him.
Oh, no.
If you're not a cool person, why am I going to talk to you?
Exactly. That's another thing. Like, you can just get up in that lifestyle and you think that maybe you're living a lifestyle that you're really not. So I always try and remember I'm a student right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not the brokest guy in the world, but definitely.
Let's not kid ourselves. These two will never see each other again.
Have you talked to her?
No, Jeff. I have not. You know, it was such a weird situation because when it did air,
was
like,
this MTV?
No, that used to be on Spike TV,
Spike TV,
and before that it was like another channel, but it was on that. And I was living in Miami at the time. I was a middle school teacher, and I used to go out to the clubs and party it up, and they were like, hey, do you want to be on Blinded? And I was like, yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I had no aspirations to be in entertainment at all.
You can tell.
I walked right into that one. I can't defend it.
I can't defend mine. And here is mine. As I said before, we all want to watch it. I want to know. I regret lots of things really bad. This is one of them. I'm Madonna in a scene you haven't seen.
していたナイトクラブダンステリアの人気 DJ に持ち込んだ。
There is one pretty good song. I'm sure everyone would like it.
そう言って唇に強くキスをしたという。その瞬間から DJ はマドンナの虜となった。
That might be worse than mine.
Wow.
It's a true story. Madonna went to a DJ to
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
It wasn't good.
What was the casting? What was the?
They literally asked me, "Can you dance?" And I said yes. And they go, "Congratulations, you've got the part." And I can't dance. So at one point, I had to do a whole Madonna scene, and by the end, they just said, "Just do this." So there's one scene of me doing this. It went on for 3 days, and like their MTV, TV Asahi watched it, like TRL, like for us, and I got a lot of fans from Japan. So I wanted to say thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Finally, even though she couldn't be with us today, we couldn't forget our very own Sam Shocker. Take a look at this ad she did for Car Wax.
A sweet ride deserves TLC all the time, but you want to be driving, not waxing, washing, and shining. Hi, I'm Sam Shocker.
Okay.
That's why Sam's not here today.
That's why she's not here today. Okay, since Sam's not here, it's only fair. We're only voting on the 4 of us up here at the desk. So let's take a look at the votes so far. Who has the most? Jeff is far in the lead with the
love
wink
it.
at 47.
I'm surprised you didn't get more.
Well
Tori.
deserving, but we should re-watch Tori's video because it is definitely
And we didn't get to the dancing. We just saw her exchange kiss
and
a
look
stranger.
at the kiss. It wasn't even like
sexy at all.
It was just.
It was
look at
weird.
this. First of all, the caption's over your face.
I know, but then it moves. And then I was
and
uncomfortable.
And look how awkward that is. Yeah. At least mine, you believed it a little bit.
It was, but I was uncomfortable, and you could see me just being like, "Get this over with, get this over with," and then I did.
You grabbed the back of his neck.
I tried.
Yeah, you really. That was.
And who do we win? We have the votes, and you have chosen. The tag board winner is.
Not me.
It is Jeffrey.
Yeah.
48%. Mazel tov, Jeffrey.
Listen.
Whoa. Any words? Any speeches?
We've all come from somewhere.
Yes.
Right? We've all got to just climb the ladder. That was pretty low.
If Blind Date could see me now.
There you go. That's right. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
NALDA asking the Verified team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know and what we don't have any published studies to show is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
Oh, welcome back to DBL. It's time for a security alert sponsored by LifeLock. So fraudsters are making calls pretending to be government employees. They will say there's a problem with your social security number account or benefits and demand payment or say you will face arrest. Another method is emails. They will send you an email that looks legit and it asks for your personal information. And finally, mail. These letters are typically sent to older people and they may offer an extra social security check in return for personal information and a filing fee. If there's a problem, Social Security will typically mail you a letter and will only call you if you request it. If your information has been breached, LifeLock is here to help. LifeLock keeps you and your digital identity secure from cyber criminals. Call 1-800-419-0131 or visit lifelock.com to learn more. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiante Till.
Tomorrow on DBL, Mr. Manners is here live talking about those viral airplane meltdown videos and revealing his tips for plane passenger etiquette. Plus, musician Ziggy Marley is here. What is it like being the son of reggae icon Bob Marley? That's tomorrow on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments. They all say we're the most cringeworthy panel of all time.
Oh, wonderful.
I disagree.
No, but we appreciate you laughing, and you all said how transparent we are, and we want you to know we all started somewhere, so you can start today. Yes?
Where can we find that video? That's all we want to know.
DBL's new every day. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's go out with Erica.
Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. I feel like a
email from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play. CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not? And so no, you could sue, but you would not win.
So we can verify that no, you cannot hold your employer.
Here's what we're talking about today on Daily Blast Live.
Alec Baldwin and family dress up to celebrate Halloween, but it's not well received after the fatal Rust shooting. Plus, Helena Hutchins' final words on set are revealed. A pilot makes a political statement to passengers on his flight. Should he face consequences or does he have the right? A Vegas fling turns to stalking and death threats. Don't miss our new series, Obsessed. And these celebrities are almost unrecognizable in their Halloween costumes. The stars behind our favorite looks.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop.
Finally here, drum roll. Woo! Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Monday, November 1st, everyone.
Happy Merry Christmas.
I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with my good friends Jeff, Al, Erica. Everyone feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right, let's get to it. Alec Baldwin and his family, they got dressed up for Halloween. His wife Hilaria posted the photos on social media saying, quote, parenting through this has been an intense experience to say the least. Now, she's referring to the on-set shooting on the film Rust that left cinematographer Helena Hutchins dead. But some critics on social media are saying this is way too soon to post pictures like this. Meantime, Baldwin and his wife were stopped by reporters on Saturday in Vermont, and he gave his first on-camera comments. Let's take a look.
I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend.
You guys, you know what? No details.
But do me a favor. I'm gonna answer the question.
Helena.
Yes,
her name is Helena. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name. Her name is Helena.
He is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son. We are, in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family. We're eagerly awaiting for the Sheriff's Department to tell us what their investigation has yielded.
So he spoke about not being able to speak, which was interesting. Erica, you had an interesting take on Hilaria wandering around, which everyone seemed to see in the video. You said you might do the same.
Oh, I absolutely would do the same. I think you can take this situation completely out of this context and talk about what if you have a spouse and they are going through something, which this wasn't an intentional thing. So there's trauma, there's all of these things involved. They were being followed by the press, and that's the reason why they stopped down and issued this statement. She was running interference. That's just what a good wife would do, because there wasn't an attorney. This was a last minute, situation. They were trying to do it, I'm assuming for safety reasons, if you're being followed by paparazzi.
Your kids were crying.
To be like, let me give them something so that they will just get out of here. So yeah, she was being a good wife, and I don't see the problem with her jumping in.
Yeah, I agree with Erica. It kind of looked a little awkward, but at the same time, the media cut and pastes whatever they want, whatever story they're trying to portray. If she has the whole story on her phone, then they could counter that, right? But to go back to the Halloween photos, I think it was a little bit too soon for that. I just
agree. I think it was
sat it out. You don't need to be like, life is back to normal. Look how happy I am. Just don't post. Celebrate Halloween, but you don't need to post and show the world about it.
Al, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because they have kids and life does have to go on. And so you have to think about that. And honestly, I think about my daughter now because I never thought about this. She would look to see if I posted. She'd be like, you didn't post any Halloween pics? So there is this weird dichotomy where you have to show honor to your friend that you've lost, show honor to the situation, what's going on, but also this is your kid's Halloween and they've missed 2 at my last count because of COVID. So this is kind of something that you do want to document. So it's a tough situation, but I can understand. I just don't come at them on social media. I think it's a rough time for that.
Yeah, and we do have reportedly what was said on set as the last thing that Helena and several people said. So apparently the gun went off and Helena said, that was no good. That was no good at all. Director Joel Souza, who also got hit, says, what the bleep was that? That burns. And then Alec Baldwin said, what the bleep just happened. So interesting last words from them. And we are wishing the Hutchins family all the best, and our prayers go out to you. Well, it was another rough weekend for travelers. American Airlines canceled more than 1,800 flights over the weekend. They blame logistical challenges due to bad weather and reduced staffing because of the pandemic. Meantime, though, and a lot of you have written into the show about this, some passengers on board a Southwest flight reported hearing the plane's captain say, quote, let's go Brandon. Now that phrase has become code for insulting President Biden. Southwest said it is investigating and it apologized to customers, saying it does not condone employees sharing personal political opinions while at work. So I just want to break this down into 2 to explain let's go Brandon. And Jeff, you didn't know what it meant until you figured it out after a while on sports. Is that correct? Because it started from NASCAR.
Yeah, I was watching, I believe, the Dodgers game or San Francisco game. And me and my buddy were texting back and forth. And he put, look at this, and let's go Brandon. And I go, I don't get it. Like, I didn't understand. He had explained it to me. And then he sent me a video of this guy, Brandon, who's a race car driver. And in the audience, they were saying, F Joe Biden.
Right.
But the announcer who was interviewing Brandon said, oh, listen, they're cheering your name. They're saying, let's go Brandon. That's where it started from, okay? So I didn't know what that meant.
It was, miscommunication.
And now, so I thought it was funny that media people were like people in the audience were holding it up, and people were capturing that and commenting like, wow, simply said, what a beautiful, like they thought it was just like cheering for their friend. So that's where I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know what that meant. But I don't think it should be said on airlines. I don't think it should be said at your place of work. I didn't like it when people were saying F Donald Trump and kind of high-fiving. We've all seen it in social circles. I didn't think that was cool then, and I don't think it's cool to say F our president right now. So I'm not for this no matter who our president is, I'm not for that.
What do you think, Erica?
I mean, this is so weird to me because we've gotten to a place in social media and really in our society where people say what they feel. And I feel like, if you're going to say something, just say it with your whole chest. I brought up the idea in high school how this, group of 4 young distinguished gentlemen decided to try to get one past our teachers by saying enemies of San Francisco as code for, anti-LGBTQIA, and how proud they were of that. And to me, it just kind of feels the same. It feels like something that 4 scholars from high school came up with, and now everybody's like excited about it.
I'm not excited. I'm sad for the pilot that said it, just because, I feel like when I first read the story, I was like, I feel like you're missing everything. All the cool stuff in life, if you focus on politics all the time, you're about to take a plane full of people across the country, across the world, and you're still thinking about the president instead of like, wow, I get to do a job I love, or I get to, this is my last fight before I get to go home and be with somebody I love. My thoughts are shifting in that we talk about politics so much, and it's important. I'm glad we do, but when I go home, I have to, not even shut it off, but I do appreciate what's there as well. Mm-hmm. And then I get more from that than I do from saying, I hate the president. That doesn't do anything for me.
I'm saying you can feel free to say that.
Right.
I'm someone for freedom of speech. But again, there's workplace rules. And if that man broke a contract that Southwest has, that's against the rules. I'm saying don't not have that opinion. I'm simply saying don't do it at the workplace, in my opinion. Coming up on DBL, would you wear sweatpants on a first date? Does sound comfy. The surprising new dating rule book that includes loungewear and no makeup. But first, pack up those jack-o'-lanterns and make way for the Christmas tree. Oy vey, Mariah Carey says the holiday season starts now. Do you agree? Closed captioning provided by Okay, so a lot of Kelly Cooper, who I think is new. Kelly, if you're new, write us in. She wrote, life is too short to focus on politics. And I used to be like, I'm from DC, like not Virginia, not Maryland. Like I'm obsessed with politics. And what Al said really spoke to me. Like you miss the doom scrolling focus you so much that you miss the flowers. I know that sounds kind of corny, but he's kind of right. I think your life can be a part of politics. Definitely. I think your world and your protests, but when you spend it all the time, you end up no different than anyone who's a fundamentalist in a way. So
you've had that too?
Yes, Facebook sent it.
What do you also think about the Mariah Carey song coming back so early? Are we for it or are we against it? We're about to talk about it. Jeffrey's super excited to see Kelly Schuberth over there.
I think it is.
I do.
I think it's super disrespectful.
It's the day after Thanksgiving you can start that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Just be quick little pauses in between the.
By the way, my son did a crazy dance this weekend. I will be sharing it with you.
All right.
A crazy dance.
Like he rehearsed it and stuff?
Got it.
No.
He just went after it?
Ford was dancing this week. Yeah, he doesn't care. It's in that video. Did you see it, Kelly? Oh my goodness. It is the craziest thing. I might have to show it to the camera.
So
it's
people
the
are
cutest
writing
thing I've
in.
ever seen.
Oh, what do you guys send that? Me?
You're adorable too, but
Always, Tori.
my son did a crazy dance this weekend. Baby
Elijah?
Ford.
Baby Ford's
Yes, Elijah went on his first date this weekend. Yeah, went on a park date.
Oh my God. Was there chaperones or just you?
No,
Were you in the bushes?
I know, right?
Tori, look.
This November, don't miss a minute of DBL.
I cannot wait.
You want to play it safe? Nah, girl, we want to know.
You don't feel like that's a little bit weird?
No. I got to agree with Tori here.
Hey, stop. I don't want to hear it.
Here's how I feel. Okay, stop.
I know.
You mean like hooligans?
Is the hooligan problem under control?
There's
no such thing as guns.
We're off to a good start. DBL is always all new every day.
There is just one thing.
You're into it.
I like that song.
Can we be honest about something?
What?
Mariah couldn't swing that bat
She
one more
didn't do it.
time.
Didn't feel
That
bad
last
about it.
hit was just kind of like gravity taking over. She like picked it up. She was like, this bat's real heavy. And the bat just landed on the pumpkin.
Okay, just pump the brakes on that.
That last
Al.
swing was
First
not.
of all, you try swinging a bat in 5-inch stilettos in a red gown.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. Amen.
Good point.
Welcome back. Let's see it. Let's see how she does. She does. And
Watch the last one.
And she's balancing.
That one was real.
Balancing and then
that last one. Okay, there we go.
That's a fair.
I've
that's
been vindicated.
Fair. All right, that's Mariah Carey smashing pumpkins to signal the beginning of the Christmas season for her anyway. She's not the only one getting into the holiday spirit. Are you excited?
Yeah, buddy.
Can you guys clap if you're excited for Christmas?
What about Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what happens at Thanksgiving?
Everybody clapping. Oh, so disrespectful.
Oh my
I cannot
so
wait.
Rude. Okay, here we go. Today, Oprah released her list of favorite things for 2021. This year, she said she focused on highlighting products from some small businesses, especially those owned by women and people of color. So, what's on the list, Tori? I got you. How about this? A snappy screen touchless mist hand sanitizer for $80. It's perfect for a post-pandemic world.
What's a mist hand sanitizer?
We don't know.
Okay.
And it just goes up.
Yeah, but shouldn't it go on your hands?
Yeah, you have it over.
You know what else goes?
$80.
Jeff, when he sees that gift, okay.
So Jeff said no on that one. All right, next up, get comfy with this Alex Mill Crosby sweatshirt jumpsuit.
That's mine.
For $195. According to Oprah, it's flattering for every body type. Al, this is your
Yes,
present.
and I'm going to tell anybody out there that's like, I'm not paying $200 for that. You will get your money's worth. You don't get your money's worth if you buy something and wear it once, no matter what it costs. But if you wear that every day, all winter, if you pay $2,000,
I feel
it was
like
worth
I just see your head on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
That's you.
This company. I will take
We are
it.
children.
Where did y'all get that
I don't
picture?
know. That looks like an Al candle.
That was like, that was mortifying.
That was
I'll buy a stuffed animal for $80. That jumpsuit.
It looked like a pest dispenser a little bit. Remember those?
We are children on the show. All right, I love this. How about, this is good for Jeff, a stuffed waffle iron.
I'm out on this one.
Okay, savory. You know what? Ham, cheese, or you can stuff it with brie cheese or fig jam. That's only $49.
I like it.
Erica as well?
Yeah, well, I love a good waffle.
Do you like cleaning up for 2 hours on a Sunday? Because do you know how long it's going to take to clean fig and jam and jelly off of that?
That's
there
not
goes
true.
Your
When's the
weekend.
last
Your
time you
weekend's
made
booked.
it?
Congrats.
When's the last time you used a waffle maker?
I don't like waffles.
I was going to tell you, they don't. That's probably the easiest thing in terms of cleanup.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well said, Al. He zips up his jumpsuit. All right, next up, for the hot sauce lover on your list, a combo pack of Truff's white and black truffle hot sauces and black truffle oil. Now, this will set you back $78, and 2 people on this panel have it.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, although in hindsight, I forgot. Like, I think actually it was Kelly who sent me a box for my birthday, and it had all of these new products. So I have been using that, and it's very good.
I would try this. This is a good gift. I would like this as a gift.
I fell in love with my sister's house in South Carolina. She's a high-end the hot sauce person, just like Jeff and myself. I had it, came home, and instantly bought 2 of them. Best money I've ever spent.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Tori,
Delicious.
I'll try this. Like she's skydiving.
Yeah, you're not gonna try.
I'm gonna try truffles and delicious hot sauce.
I meant perhaps if we're getting gifts for each other, that might be nice for me. We'll be right back.
$78?
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Let's go to Al on the jump.
NALDA asking the Verified team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know and what we don't have any published studies to show is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
James Bloodworth had a brief fling while traveling in the U.S. in 2019, but it was after he returned home to the U.K. that the abuse and the death threats began. It was a terrifying attempt to destroy first him, then his new partner, all from 5,000 miles away.
This woman waged a campaign of online terror. It would target my friends, it would target female friends of mine, it would target my girlfriend. I felt terrorized by it. In 2019, in the summer, so the end of June, I traveled to Las Vegas. The purpose was, it was like a holiday and a trip to see friends. While I was in Vegas, I hooked up with someone, a young woman. We met at a nightclub, and then we hung out a few times. And then we kind of parted ways. I was in Vegas. It was obviously never going to go anywhere else. I did start to get a feeling that something was a bit off with her. So, for example, she started to ask if she could move into my condo with me. We'd only known each other for 3 days. And she started to then get abusive because I wouldn't let her move in. Ultimately, I had to block her number. Then she basically stalked me. This woman kind of hounded me over text message, over WhatsApp, over Instagram, over Facebook, over Twitter, over Gmail. And she even contacted my employers, sending emails out saying that I was a drug addict, making all kinds of bizarre accusations. I'd sometimes receive dozens of emails a day, sometimes a lot more than that. They were just kind of deranged kind of rants. Sometimes I feel like I have felt like it could just go on forever. I genuinely felt terrorized by it.
Earlier, we talked to James about his terrifying ordeal. Fascinating interview. Here's what he had to say.
James, thank you so much for joining us despite these awful circumstances. How did it feel whenever you got a message from your stalker? What went through your mind, and what would you do?
I would say my immediate response was my kind of heart sunk, my stomach sunk, is that kind of sinking feeling internally. There were periods where, so this went on for 2 years, but there were periods where it did seem to stop for a certain period of time. And that almost made it worse when it started up again, because you would get that sinking feeling. And also because of the sheer length of time in between, it felt as if, this will never end. This is always going to be something that I'm going to have in my life.
Wow. James, I would imagine that this hasn't just affected you. It has to have had some sort of an impact on your friends and family, right?
Yeah, I mean, one of the most unpleasant things about this stalking case has been that the stalker has not just targeted me. She has also targeted friends of mine, ex-girlfriends of mine, employers of mine, and also my present girlfriend. So that's unpleasant for those people, of course. But then it's also, you kind of get blowback from it each time that happens. So on the one hand, when I receive a bunch of abusive messages myself, it's, I have a fairly thick skin. I work as a journalist. It's something that I can kind of, I'm used to that in some respects. But when you have members of, friends of yours or loved ones contacting you, in a highly kind of agitated situation, they're stressed because they're getting these messages, then that is almost worse. That almost feels worse because you feel responsible for the pain it's causing them as well.
Wow. I want to ask this question because I think a lot of our viewers are asking it themselves. As a man, do you think your case was taken less seriously than if you had been a woman with a male stalker?
I mean, I can't comment on how seriously cases of women being stalked are, because I mean, I have heard quite a lot of horror stories of women who the police haven't dealt with their cases effectively. But I mean, I think there is a different reaction on some level. So, I mean, anecdotally, when I've talked to certain people about it, they tend to see the issue of a woman stalking a man as something that can be kind of humorous. That is not, that's not something serious. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that plays into the kind of narrative played into the narrative of my stalking case, because some police departments didn't take it seriously. Some did, some police officers did take it seriously, but some definitely did not.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, James, this is going to lead into this next question, which I know a lot of people are asking. DBL is broadcast across the country. So are you worried what will happen if your stalker sees you on TV telling us about your story?
I mean, the thoughts obviously crossed my mind, but I thought about this more a few months ago when I decided to write my first article on this subject. So, I mean, I write for a living, that's my job. But I kind of thought about writing about the stalking case because it had been at the forefront of my mind for 2 years. And so I wrote about it. I was worried that there might be blowback from this. But I also thought, I'm not going to be kind of silenced by this person. Yeah. I'm not going to like hide away. I haven't done anything wrong. And I think it might also, I thought it might also help other people, because one of the things that I found helpful when the stalking was very bad, was to read the accounts of other people, the coping mechanisms they used, the way they kind of got through it, the way they protected their friends and family, etc. So I thought I might be able to. It was cathartic. I thought it might help other people. And I also thought, as I think about this interview now, that, why should I hide away? Why should I feel like that I have to be kind of afraid of this person? I'm not afraid anymore. And I think stories like this can help other people.
Bravo, man.
100%.
Right?
Are they going to be able to help other people? James, we thank you so much for having the courage to come on here and share your story. We really appreciate you, and hopefully we can get an update from you real soon that somehow...
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, things are going to end up okay. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults receive 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiante Till.
If you're leaving us, you can watch the second half of the show online. Watch on YouTube, dailyblastlive.com, or on our DBL mobile app. Yes, I spilled. I'm trying to block the stain. But if you're sticking around, here's what's coming up. Are Kim K and Pete Davidson more than just friends? The evidence that points to yes. And if you need a good laugh today, you'll want to stick around. We're digging into our past and sharing some of our cringiest videos. So go online and vote for your favorite. That's coming up. It's going to be good.
Is this...
Email from Jim M. He asked in part, quote, if your employer mandates that you take the vaccine or face termination if you take the vaccine and you incur future medical issues or even death, which can be attributed to the vaccine, can you or your family hold the company liable and sue that company? Let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, partner at Monty PLLC, the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration's Countermeasure Injury Compensation. According to the Department of Labor, many workplaces are covered by OSHA's rules called the Emergency Temporary Standard. The ETS requires employers to support COVID-19 vaccination for each employee by providing the time and paid leave for vaccination and any side effects following vaccination. The ETS does not require employers to pay for medical treatment for any vaccination side effects. That's where the U.S. Health Resources and Services Administration Countermeasure Injury Compensation Plan, or CICP, comes into play.
CICP was created so in the unlikely event you experience a serious injury from a covered countermeasure, you could be considered for benefits. The COVID-19 vaccines are covered by that program.
You can't sue your employer for personal injuries in almost any state in the United States. You're limited to workers' compensation. Your employer can premise your employment on the vaccine, like I said, and so you get to make the choice. Are you going to have the vaccine and remain employed or not? And so no, you could sue, but you would not win.
So we can verify that no, you cannot hold your employer liable.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Are you insane?
This is a sham.
No. Y'all, just stop.
Finally here. Drum roll. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. I'm Tori in for Sam today. I'm here with Erica, Jeff, Al. Welcome. We're grateful you're here. Well, some stars really got in to the Halloween spirit, including us here at DBL. In case you didn't see our show on Friday, we got dressed up as our favorite TV show characters. So Sam went as Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. She was so good. Jeff did his Ted Lasso dance. Erica came dressed as Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. Al was the circle guard from Squid Game, and I was Wanda, the Scarlet Witch from WandaVision. But can you guess, by the way, that was fantastic. Can you guess who this is? Ready for this? Anyone? It's Lizzo dressed as Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. Isn't that amazing?
That's really cool.
And she sang as Yoda.
What?
She sang in Yoda costume. Lil Nas X was completely unrecognizable as Voldemort, or the name who shan't be named, from the Harry Potter movies.
What, you can't say his name?
You're not supposed to. Shan't
I've never
be named.
seen Harry Potter.
Oh,
like
really?
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, you're really not supposed to say the name. I'm uncomfortable as a Harry Potter fan saying it out loud.
I'm uncomfortable with shan't.
Shan't is a word.
Yeah,
you shouldn't.
It
and you
was a
shan't.
word.
It was, and it's
like shall not.
Nevermore.
Correct. It is.
Yeah, no one uses it anymore.
I just did. The Weeknd did a Don Corleone from The Godfather.
I love it.
That's really good.
That's unbelievable. Look at the mannerisms. And Ariana Grande went as Miss Creature from The Black Lagoon. I think we have. Do we have any? We don't have her picture. Okay. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend went as the Addams Family, including a mystery person dressed as Cousin It.
Why wouldn't you put the person as cousin, like in the caption?
Yeah, right.
So just a random person.
Right. Interesting.
And you
Maybe it wasn't a person at all.
Well, I saw that thing move.
Oh, okay.
It was mobile.
Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar and Mobile. Shan't. So Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. recreated that iconic Dirty Dancing scene.
I thought that was the scene from that movie, The Secretary.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, Al.
I did.
That's a different movie, Al.
It was in theaters. It wasn't, you know.
Okay.
Did they do the scene where they lift them up?
I think they just did the, hey, baby, yeah, come over here, baby, yeah. That scene in the dancing.
Will Sam be back tomorrow?
Yes.
I do want to say this. I think that scene, the run and lift up scene, is the cause of more injuries for drunk people. Because I think people try it all the time. When you try and lift another adult, it's way heavier.
Because you're going to top heavy.
It's real bad.
And Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom went as the vaccine and a doctor. What do we think of these costumes? Any favorites?
I like them all. I like anybody who takes the time to make the effort. You know, there's something to be said for it all, and I think we really needed some time of levity. And
I agree.
Some fun spirits. So I'm glad people got into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, Lizzo looked great.
Lizzo was good.
I was going to say Marlon Brando, but Lizzo was awesome.
Marlon Brando was good.
That was excellent. All right, let us know your favorites on YouTube or DBL app or dailyblastlive.com. Well, the internet's all abuzz also with rumors that Kim K and Pete Davidson are dating. What? People magazine posted this pic of the two holding hands on a roller coaster at Knott's Scary Farm in California on Friday. They were at the park with her sis, Courtney and Travis Barker, otherwise known as Kravis.
I don't like
it either. This comes just weeks after Kim and Pete shared an on-screen kiss during an Aladdin sketch on SNL. Do we think that Pete Davidson...
Stop.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
I agree.
Erica, yes.
Stop.
Erica, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, first of all, we all know that Kim Kardashian has a type and Pete Davidson
is not that type.
Well, I would disagree.
She dated Reggie Bush, Kanye West, Chris Humphries, a 7'1" dude. Like, she didn't have a type.
If the type is
Ray J,
big feet, she might have a type.
Hey,
listen, how is Pete Davidson with all these women? That's what I want to know.
I'm just saying these are like stoking the fire, but I don't buy it.
Why don't you holding hands on a ride?
He's famous. He's got an artsy edge, which Kanye had.
Okay, here's the thing. Kim and he are old friends. They reignited their friendship on SNL when she hosted. She held her hand because I think she wanted some press like Travis Barker and Courtney do with their PDA. I don't think at all she's interested in him as someone that she's looking into leading a new life with at all. Can you see Pete Davidson?
How about having some fun?
I don't see it. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it. If you guys see it, write us in. Do you see it, Erica?
I have rested this case.
Rested.
Okay.
No.
I've rested
Erica,
this case.
how long have we been doing the show? 4.5, 5 years? We've known each other for a long time. I consider you a close friend. Same with you, Tori. Have we ever kissed on the lips?
Have you ever held hands?
Well, they were on camera when they kissed on the lips.
No, they were doing.
Okay, well, where it was appropriate in a skit, that would be a little odd for anybody to kiss on the set.
Couldn't have survived without them kissing?
No, they're getting pressed. They're getting press. People are going to talk about this like us, but it's going nowhere. Mazel tov to the friendship.
I disagree. I think they will. I think it's going to develop into something.
Well, Pete has really been around with a lot of famous women, hasn't he?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, good ending.
Big personality.
Okay, big personality. All right. First impressions are very important, especially when dating. But the Wall Street Journal is reporting there's some new rules when it comes to dating. And today they say more and more women are opting for sweatpants and going makeup free. So the idea is to economize your time, your money, your effort, and lead with what's important, what's inside. I think this is terrible.
Yes.
You taught me respect your audience by dressing up for them, show some effort.
Well, that's the way that you show respect for your audience. That's Gladys Knight quote. But I do think that it does set the tone, like first dates set the tone a bit for me. And everybody thinks of this very differently, but I do think there's an appropriate time to maybe dress down. I don't know if the first date is necessarily it.
I think first impressions are still important. Is that shallow?
No, I totally agree with you. But there is something to be said about a woman with her hair pulled back, sweatpants, no makeup, just like Drake says. I love that look. Not on a first date, maybe not even on a second date, but I like to get there. That shows that you're comfortable with each other. And I really do think women are prettier without their makeup as opposed to getting all done, Instagram ready, and it's just my preference.
But if you're on a first date and they show up in sweatpants, and you're like, whoa, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it just sets the tone for what kind of relationship it's going to be.
Right.
You know, if it's going to be a casual relationship, I think you show up however you want, you know. But if you're serious about this person, you show up on time, you show up at a half-decent place according to your budget, and you show up looking like you put some effort in. But if you're just like, hey, I'm sweatshirt and jeans and we're meeting at 11:30 at Joe's bar, then you're setting the tone for a different kind of relationship.
I agree. Donnie agrees, says first impressions are very important and generally are the only ones you get to make. That's it. That's right. All right.
Good advice.
Very good.
That advice. I love it.
Generally? Isn't it just yes?
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking the same thing. I think so. All right, this is interesting. Candace Cameron Bure is defending her decision to wear red. Awkward. I'm wearing red right now. Candace recently posted this pic on Instagram, posing with her family at a wedding. But some fans weren't sure about Candace's red dress. One person posted, quote, "While I absolutely love the red, it's considered a no-no at weddings, along with white." Candace responded, "Anything goes in LA. There were 4 women wearing red dresses to the wedding."
That don't make it right.
Well, no, this is cultural, and it's based on demographics too, because we had a couple of weddings for our peeps here. And my first question was because I was going to wear black, and I'm like, oh, is it appropriate to wear black? And I asked about at a Jewish wedding, is that something? Because that's also something that people should just know going in. I was in a wedding, and it was a Hindi wedding, and I was in the wedding party, and it was really important that I didn't wear a black sari, and that was the preference of the family. And so wearing black was seen as something different. So I'm always asking what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, but it's up to the bride and groom.
Erica's wedding. If it's Erica's wedding, is it appropriate
to wear red?
You can wear whatever you want.
You wouldn't care?
I wouldn't have given. No, I didn't give any directives on what people could wear to the wedding.
If somebody wore white, would you? I don't know, so I'm asking.
If someone wore white, I wouldn't be offended, but I do know that somebody in my family or friend group would say something about it.
Oh, they'd say something?
They'd probably say, oh, are you the bride? I'm confused.
Yeah. You know? I mean, white is still there, but I feel like, and I wore black to a wedding recently, and a lot of people commented on my post, and I said, the bridesmaids wore black. That's a new look. That all the bridesmaids are wearing a sleek, modern, elegant look. Do you guys don't agree?
I knew generally you don't wear white.
Right.
As a woman to a wedding. I've never heard of red, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know you couldn't wear a red dress. And while I was living in Chicago, like a lot of Italian weddings, you wear black. Like Jordan's like, oh, should I wear this flower dress? I'm like, go get a black dress, okay, and be done with it. And she got there and she's like, every single woman is wearing black.
Really?
It's just what you do like to an Italian wedding.
Wow.
That's interesting. Now, just from what I understand, you just don't want to take attention from the bride. So if you're wearing a regular dress, it's not red or white, but it's very revealing. Would that be
old school? It's old school.
Yeah, weddings are old school, right?
Unless you're doing some serious for the streets behavior, I don't see any reason why you can't wear what you want to wear. I think most brides and grooms just want you to show up looking your best
Yeah.
as a symbol that you honor this situation.
Even more reason I don't want to go to these things.
You hate
I
weddings.
wore a flower. That's so disrespectful. I don't know. I'm not coming to anything you do.
With Jeff, romance is live and well. All right, we're coming up on DBL. We're going to open the vault to some of our most embarrassing and cringe-worthy videos, and you, yes, you,
Can I leave now?
get to decide who takes the super cringe crown. Is there a crown? Don't go away. Will there be a crown?
I want a crown.
Closed captioning provided by.
As a DJ, I know all about customization.
So this is Jameson.
To not win. So if yours is going higher, you might want to campaign for somebody else. It's DBLvote.com.
Okay, guys, so we're about to show our cringiest videos. I've not shown mine ever to anyone. And Al, where's yours from? Do you know?
I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Super embarrassing. I was young.
Mine's young. Is it all work that we did trying to make it?
I wasn't trying. I
Mine
just
wasn't.
did this. I'll tell everybody ahead of time. I just did it because why not? I had no interest in being an entertainer.
So you just wanted to do this? Was just random?
No, yeah, this was random.
Ooh, I think I know yours.
Yeah.
I think I know yours.
Yeah.
Mine's been shown dozens of times.
I think I know.
I think I know his now.
Is that? Oh yeah, I think I do know.
What are you doing?
I think mine's pretty bad.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
not.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. I think I know what it does have. Was it? Well,
Yes,
wait, was
it
it?
was-
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I get Tori with your black. You said the bridesmaid's slick look was back, but we're part of the wedding party. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Black was different for me. I asked the bride. She was fine with it, but you're right. Black's new. That's new on the list because usually you save it. People say for a funeral. Yeah. But again, culturally,
So
like
many-
Jeff's family,
So many
Italian
rules, and it
suit.
seems like it varies between like the bride and groom or groom.
Yeah.
You know.
I did an interfaith wedding, so you had to like
I don't know if I would notice, but I would notice if I felt like somebody was wearing something.
to try and steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We all know that person that's wearing that, right? Just don't take away from the bride.
Yeah,
That's the rule.
I would tell people to dress crazy though.
Yeah, I would love
I
it.
would
You'd
love
show up in a onesie.
Oh yeah.
All right, welcome back to DBL. When you've been in front of the camera for as long as we have, you make a few, let's call them missteps. So today we're taking a look at our most cringe-worthy videos and maybe against our better judgment.
Why are we doing this?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We're letting you decide who had the cringiest. So
All right.
go to dblvote.com right now. Get ready to vote.
How are they already voting for you, Jeff?
Oh my God. And remember, guys, this may be a contest any of us actually don't want to win. So with that, let's get it started. We're starting with Miss Cobb. Erica, we're taking a look at this ad you
I
did
think I
for
know
a
this. I
local
love
car
this.
dealer. Hit it, Booth.
Hey, what's up, Chicago? It's Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. Brrr, I feel like a vixen.
Erica should be in the parking lot of the club, trunk popped, playing like whatever, just like Erica.
That was my next line, talking about pulling up in front of the club.
Tell us about it. What
and
was
you're
it?
welcome, South Chicago Nissan, since y'all ditched me when I lost my job.
Oh, but look at you now.
Yeah, that was like, those were back in the radio days, and like you would get a radio, like a morning radio personality to do your ads. And actually, although we had billboards all over Chicago, people mostly knew me from that ad because it would air between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. when everybody was getting home from the bars, and they would watch the entire thing.
Congratulations. It was wonderful. All right.
To our DBL Vixen.
To our DBL Vixen in red. Next up, Jeff, we have this delightfully cringe moment caught on camera with no explanation that can justify it. Take a look.
Plastic perfect space, love without a trace. You make me feel alright.
Do you feel all right looking at that?
Listen, we play that so much, I'm kind of getting numb to it. But it still gets me.
I never heard the lyrics. That was something else, man.
I never get old.
I do like, because I don't know what the theme of the video was. Was she like a big game hunter? Why was she dressed like that?
No,
she looked like a horseback rider.
I've explained many times. This was one of my first jobs in LA. She dropped glass on her foot right before the shoot, so they had to put me like in the tub. The wink in the rearview mirror doesn't explain her toe. I'm just making excuses, but hey, listen, we all do what we got to do.
She looked like an equestrian, though. Was she? That was very interesting.
Let's just move on to yours.
All right, next up, remember to vote. Next up, did y'all know our very own Al Jackson went on a blind date and let a television crew record it?
It was called Blind Date.
It was called Blind Date. And let's keep an open mind here and take a look at the clip before judging him. Then afterwards, let's judge him.
Oh, no.
If you're not a cool person, why am I going to talk to you?
Exactly.
If you're not...
That's another thing. Like, you can just get up in that lifestyle and you think that maybe you're living a lifestyle that you're really not. So I always try and remember I'm a student right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not the brokest guy in the world, but definitely.
Let's not kid ourselves. These two will never see each other again.
Have you talked to her?
No, Jeff. I have not. You know, it was such a weird situation because when it did air,
was
like,
this MTV?
No, that used to be on Spike TV,
Spike TV,
and before that it was like another channel, but it was on that. And I was living in Miami at the time. I was a middle school teacher, and I used to go out to the clubs and party it up, and they were like, hey, do you want to be on Blind Date? And I was like, yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I had no aspirations to be in entertainment at all.
You can tell.
I walked right into that one. I can't defend it.
I can't defend mine. And here is mine. As I said before, we all want to watch it. I want to know. I regret lots of things really bad. This is one of them. I'm Madonna in a scene you haven't seen.
していたナイトクラブダンステリアの人気 DJ に持ち込んだ。
There is one pretty good song. I'm sure everyone would like it.
そう言って唇に強くキスをしたという。その瞬間から DJ はマドンナの虜となった。
That might be worse than mine.
Wow.
It's a true story. Madonna went to a DJ to
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
It wasn't good.
What was the casting? What was the?
They literally asked me, "Can you dance?" And I said yes. And they go, "Congratulations, you've got the part." And I can't dance. So at one point, I had to do a whole Madonna scene, and by the end, they just said, "Just do this." So there's one scene of me doing this. It went on for 3 days, and like their MTV, TV Asahi watched it, like TRL, like for us, and I got a lot of fans from Japan. So I wanted to say thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Finally, even though she couldn't be with us today, we couldn't forget our very own Sam Shocker. Take a look at this ad she did for Car Wax.
A sweet ride deserves TLC all the time, but you want to be driving, not waxing, washing, and shining. Hi, I'm Sam Shocker.
Okay.
That's why Sam's not here today.
That's why she's not here today. Okay, since Sam's not here, it's only fair. We're only voting on the 4 of us up here at the desk. So let's take a look at the votes so far.
Ooh.
Who has the most? Jeff is far in the lead with the
love
wink
it.
at 47.
I'm surprised you didn't get more.
Well
Tori.
deserving, but we should re-watch Tori's video because it is definitely
we didn't get to the dancing. We just saw her exchange kiss
and
a
look
stranger.
at the kiss. It wasn't even like
sexy at all.
It was just.
It was
look at
weird.
this. First of all, the caption's over your face.
I know, but then it moves, and then I was
and
uncomfortable.
And look how awkward that is.
Yeah.
At least mine, you believed it a little bit.
It was, but I was uncomfortable, and you could see me just being like, get this over with, and then I did.
You grabbed the back of his neck.
I tried.
Yeah, you really. That was.
And who do we win? We have the votes, and you have chosen. The tag board winner is?
Not me.
It is Jeffrey!
Yeah.
48%. Mazel tov, Jeffrey.
Listen.
Whoa. Any words? Any speeches?
We've all come from somewhere.
Yes.
Right? We've all got to just climb the ladder. That was pretty low.
If Blind Date could see me now.
There you go. That's right. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys.
Plastic perfect space.
NALDA asking the Verify team if a COVID-19 antibody test can check immunity after getting the vaccine, informing whether someone should get a booster shot. Let's verify. Our sources are the CDC, the FDA, and Dr. Jane Morgan, head of the COVID task force at Piedmont Healthcare. A reminder, antibody tests look for antibodies in your blood that fight the COVID-19 virus, but the CDC and the FDA both say you should not use this test to check immunity after getting the vaccine. The CDC lays out several reasons. Antibody tests can have varying levels of sensitivity, and some only detect antibodies from a natural infection from COVID. They would not register if you've been vaccinated. Bottom line, even if your antibody test comes back positive, showing some defense against the virus, scientists are still trying to figure out what that means for immunity. Right now, there's no magic number or threshold correlating protection.
What we don't know and what we don't have any published studies to show is what is the level of antibodies needed that actually confers immunity.
Dr. Morgan says immunity is also more complex than just antibodies. Cellular immune response also plays a role, and antibody testing does not check for that.
These vaccines work not only by antibodies, but by cell-mediated immunity. So these B cells and T cells, that's also incredibly important. So it's multi-layered. And so because of that, we are advising that we not use these tests as guides nor as indicators of what your immunity status could be.
So public health experts say no, antibody testing is not recommended to check immunity after getting the vaccine. Experts are still figuring out how antibody results relate to your level of protection. They instead advise following public health guidance when deciding whether you need a booster shot.
Oh, welcome back to DBL. It's time for a security alert sponsored by LifeLock. So fraudsters are making calls pretending to be government employees. They will say there's a problem with your social security number account or benefits and demand payment or say you will face arrest. Another method is emails. They will send you an email that looks legit and it asks for your personal information. And finally, mail. These letters are typically sent to older people and they may offer an extra social security check in return for personal information and a filing fee. If there's a problem, Social Security will typically mail you a letter and will only call you if you request it. If your information has been breached, LifeLock is here to help. LifeLock keeps you and your digital identity secure from cyber criminals. Call 1-800-419-0131 or visit lifelock.com to learn more. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
vaccine for younger kids just got FDA approval, but before it starts going into arms, the CDC needs to sign off on it. The CDC's vaccine advisors will be meeting tomorrow, and they're likely to approve the vaccine for kids on the same day. So when will the Pfizer vaccine be available for children ages 5 to 11? Even though the CDC meeting is tomorrow, that doesn't mean it'll be available right away. It'll take a few days to get the program up and running. The White House says some appointments will be available likely by the end of the week, but the majority will start opening up early next week. Second, will kids ages 5 to 11 get the same dosage as adults? No, the dosage is much smaller for children, and that's part of the reason for the delay. Kids-specific vaccine doses need to be shipped. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults received 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
So how effective is the Pfizer vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11? Very. In Pfizer's clinical trial, the company says the vaccine was shown to be 90.7% effective at preventing symptomatic disease in children. So it's an important tool to keeping kids safe, and doctors are recommending children be vaccinated, especially ahead of holiday gatherings.
This is awesome. There are no serious side effects given this lower dose of the vaccine to this lower group of kids, and it still protects kids from getting the infection.
A lot of people do ask whether it's worth giving the vaccine to kids because it doesn't affect them as much, but that's a misnomer. According to federal health officials, about 1.9 million kids in America between the ages of 5 and 11 have been infected with COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. More than 8,300 have been hospitalized, many requiring intensive care, and more than 140 have died. Katie Kairos, WUSA 9.
The FDA authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. This comes just a month after Pfizer announced their vaccine is safe and effective for this age group. Now people are asking whether the Pfizer vaccine for kids is the same dosage as the one approved for adults. So let's verify. We went to these sources for an answer. According to Pfizer, the children in its study received a 2-dose regimen, just like adults, but with 1/3 of the vaccine. Adults receive 30 micrograms, and now the FDA has authorized that children 5 to 11 get only 10 micrograms.
Because kids have such a robust immune system and their ability to respond to that stimulus is so great, they found they can use a lower dose.
Dr. Jim Campbell says vaccine trials for children younger than 5 use even smaller doses. Pfizer expects to release data on children younger than 5 by the end of the year. So we can verify, no, the dosage for the Pfizer vaccine is not the same for children. It's less. With your Fast Fact, I'm Adiande Till.
Tomorrow on DBL, Mr. Manners is here live talking about those viral airplane meltdown videos and revealing his tips for plane passenger etiquette. Plus, musician Ziggy Marley is here. What is it like being the son of reggae icon Bob Marley? That's tomorrow on DBL. Welcome back to DBL. We love sharing your comments. They all say we're the most cringeworthy panel of all time.
Oh, wonderful.
I disagree.
No, but we appreciate you laughing, and you all said how transparent we are, and we want you to know we all started somewhere, so you can start today. Yes?
Where can we find that video? That's all we want to know.
DBL's new every day. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Let's go out with Erica.
Erica, your morning drive diva, coming to you from South Chicago Nissan. And for this baby, I had to get inside. We are talking red leather seats. I feel like a